I'll start saying a hot take at the beginning of the show. While it's fading in. They're like, huh? You start the show off
randomly.
You're wild, bro. All right. But what's up, everybody? I'm trying to remember. I'm out of whack right now.
It's Beyond Beats and Culture here.
Welcome to another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. My name is Shady Darkside. I'm your host here with my co-host,
T.
And we're here with some more hip-hop goodness. We're going to talk about the Donald Trump assassination attempt. Many men be. Bun B giving out 1,500 trill burgers. That's what's good for the culture. Big Sean dropping a collab album with Uncle Al. That's nasty. Common's new album. Eminem's new album. And a few discussions of Billboard's top 100 rap albums of all time. And has Kendrick skewed hip-hop's mind on Drake's contribution to other success in hip-hop? Before we get into that, how have you been since last
Oh my God, I've been amazing, B. Besides today. Today was a little stressful day at the workplace, but me being who I am, I always make it work. You know what I'm saying? So, what about you, B? How you been?
God dang that. It's summer season in Texas right now, guys. But I've been all right. I recently went out of town. Had to go to the H.
Yeah.
Had a touchdown. Had
Right.
to check in with Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? Me and him on really cool terms.
Jay Prince.
You talk about Mason and all
Yeah, that was funny, bro. You want to talk about that a little
We
bit?
can. I didn't see the whole clip. I was like, oh.
That was
but,
funny.
you know, I went down there. I got my first tattoo. I was like, all right.
Oh, you got a tattoo?
Yeah.
Where, B?
It's a JoJo tattoo. So if you
Yeah.
guys know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, obviously all the main characters, all the characters that are part of the Joestar lineage, they all have a birthmark signifying that they are part of the family. And right there you can see Dio because he took the first JoJo, Jonathan's body. So his body has the star.
Oh, so you got the star.
Yeah, I got the star on my shoulder to signify it. And also my brother got a matching
for
one
real?
too. So me and him both got
So y'all
that.
Joe stars.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the lineage, B.
The
It's
lineage. Oh my God.
Hey, well, he's tatted up in
Yeah,
general,
I see his tattoos.
Yeah. But, you know, I had to get my first tattoo. I thought it was going to be super painful.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't. But when my brother was getting it, they looked like they was killing it. That guy just looked like he was...
Hey. You ever see the crowd, what they call it, crowd factor videos where they be like, just...
I'm like, that looked like he killed him.
Hey, like,
snapping to that.
It happened to me, though.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious, bro.
But with all that out of the way,
Yeah.
what have you been jamming since the last podcast episode?
B, not a damn thing. I ain't been jamming nothing, bro. I could find some for the people. So a single I've been jamming has been Mavi's new single he put out called I'm So Tired. I love this dude, bro. This kid is just, I don't know, man. Mavi is dope. Like, I thought he was gonna hit this one pinnacle like in 2021 when he got the Alchemist feature. And I'm like,
Alchemist feature?
yo, he was on the
Production.
Alchemist. Well, he was got his production technically, but he was on Alchemist album.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, oh yeah, his stock about to rise. Amazing verse, phenomenal flow. He's from the South. He's from, I think, North Carolina. But yeah, he's a young kid. He's about 21, 22. He was in HBCU. He was one of them prestige ones too. Like you could tell that he is way like mature for his age. And like one of the albums he put out in 2019, he was about, I think, like 19 or 20 or whatever like that. Had to be like 19. And it was a really like mature album, good lyrics, like make you feel well. I'm like, hey dude, like who is this kid? He's a prophet? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get those rare talents that just pop up. I feel like Mavi's one of them. He's a young guy, but he seems like he's been through a lot. And he actually can make you feel and actually relate to the kid. And I rock with him, bro. And he put out a song called I'm So Tired. I love the production on this. I love the way he's rapping. And I rock with the subject matter, bro. Mavi, man, keep doing your thing, bro. Like,
Is he better than J. Colby? Is he Carolina's best rapper right now?
no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna put him over Cole yet. But he's in a different little lane that as he if he gets better, I don't know. I relate more to him than J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? My girl folded clothes.
So you telling me that he's the second coming to Fonte, B?
Nah, man, come on, chill out, bro. Like, relax, bro. Ain't that
Right,
Drake? That's
Drake.
Drake. Yeah, that's Drake. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But yeah, what about you, B?
All right. Since I went to Houston this weekend,
Yes,
I had
sir.
to get right. I had to get in that mode. So I jammed a few Houston albums this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Well, last week actually. First one I want to talk about, Chamillionaire and Paul Wall. Get your mind correct. Had to revisit this classic right here. You could definitely see the talent and promise between these two. Some of the best rappers from Houston around that time, they sounded hungry. It was fierce. They had some of them internal rhyme schemes and things like that. You could tell Chameleonaire, he loved the rap. Paul Wall loved the rap too, but you could tell that Chameleonaire was really studying in the rap realm and everything he was doing. Now later on, his subject matter did get a bit samey, but either way, you could tell that Chameleonaire can rap his butt off when he needs to. And the fusion of Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, even though this isn't the Paul Wall that people are used to, because this sounds like a totally different Paul Wall. I still love this album, especially with the second or third track, and Love of My Money. A Houston classic, if I'll say so myself. So yeah, get your mind correct. If you want to hear a Houston classic album or classic project, you got to listen to Get Your Mind Correct. Definitely a great project from two people who were beefing, ain't beefing no more, and one of them just don't rap anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He getting that other bag.
The tech bag. That stock bag. What was your next project?
So, not even projects, another single B. This single is by Rakim. He's got an album coming out on the 26th. I did not know this, bro.
You talking about that song with him and
Master Corrupt Killer? And Master Killer, bro?
See, I read that. I thought that was Master Ace. I was like, ooh, I'm hyped. But then I'm like, where's Master Ace?
Nah,
Master.
Like, bro, Master Killer verse was my favorite verse. But I just love the way how he was kind of like felt like he was talking on the verse or whatever. But anyways, it's called Be Ill. I didn't know this. I didn't know. And man, I freaking put this on. I love the production. I love how Rakim sound on it. Especially Corrupt. Come on, Corrupt is like so underrated to me. But I feel like he's rated by people who know Corrupt. Corrupt can rap, bro. And then Master Killer on the third verse. I just loved his flow. I don't know. I just like it. And I just feel like, dang, like this year, all the old heads coming out here and just rapping their butt off, bro. And, you know, we're going to talk about LL later, but like you got LL, you got Nas for the last few years. We got Common and Pete Rock, now Rakim. Come on, man. Who else? We don't know. Who else gonna pop out with somewhere? They say it's a rumored Hove album this year. You know, that was rumored in the beginning of the year.
I'm interested.
So I don't know, man. Like, is this the year of the old heads?
I mean, B, I think this is the year of doing it to the Meatballs.
You know
I think that's what it is. Because I heard the song too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I always tell you, my problem with older albums or older music, it's that production and that mixing.
Yeah.
This was it for me.
This is it, man.
This is it. I'm just like, dang, I'm team old head.
Right.
Until I actually gotta start listening to the older stuff. I'm like, put them on some modern production and make sure they sound modern when they rapping.
This is when you wildin'.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, I like Paid in Full. Paid in Full's cool. Not something I would jam.
Follow the Leader is amazing.
See, I haven't listened to that one yet because
that
I'm scared.
run, like the first 5. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm scared to listen to that. But this album right here, I mean, this song right here, definitely great verses from each person rapping on there. Like I said, I was disappointed because I read that as Master Ace and not Master Killer.
I know you like Master Ace.
And Master Killer is part of Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
he was part of Wu-Tang. Yeah. So I enjoyed all 3 verses overall. I enjoyed the song. And I was like, okay, I hear some DJ scratching on here. I was like, I thought that was Eric B's job, but I'm cool with that. You know, but overall, I like the music video as well. It seemed pretty cool, pretty chill. Old heads are really coming to unite this year. This is the year of the old head.
Yes, sir.
Usually they say year of the dragon. This is the year of the old head. So yeah.
What you got next, B?
Next project, had to revisit this. Another Houston classic. Big Mo. City of Syrup.
Oh man.
I had to revisit it.
Bye, baby.
Heat. Everything is heat on that album.
Ain't Man like the bonus track on there?
Nah, Man was in the actual album.
I don't know. It's at the end though, right?
No. It's in the first.
It's been so long.
It's in the first third, I believe.
I think it was on like this little mixtape I had, like a 2K4 or something like that.
You're nasty.
2K4 mix.
Yeah, you're nasty. But overall, City of Syrup is a great project. As usual, you know, within them times, albums did kind of tend to run a little too long. But I'm all right with it for the times it was. Big Mo has a very fun and bombastic personality when he is on the track with the singing, the harmonizing, and the rapping itself. He definitely has a lot of bravado with what he does. And you know he's a bar baby. So you got to talk about sipping on some of that lean.
Yes, sir.
And he is a very big guy. So the big in his name could be either metaphorical or literal. So, yeah.
Am I mic on? Yeah, I'm on. I'm bugging, bro.
Don't look at that. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. My bad, bro.
That's picking up that mic right there.
All right, bet.
But, yeah. City of Syrup, Big Mo, definitely listen if you want to listen to some Houston music. A Houston classic.
Yes, sir. Let me see what else I got, man. I was, you know, sometimes on Sundays, Saturdays, I just put my family in the car and we just drive. We look at different neighborhoods and we just bump music. So, another album, well, it was, we bumped AG. I think he's... I think he's an older guy. I think he's been around for a while, but I never actually like took a dive and like listened to none of his projects. But I played the Giant in the Metal. Not too bad. The Son of Jor-El was like a really standout track for me. And he has some cool like production from like Showbiz and all them guys. So also he affiliated with them. Oh, freaking this AG and Showbiz. I'm bugging. I do know who this is. Bro, my bad. Take my hip hop card. Take my hip hop card. It didn't even click me seeing Showbiz right there. AG and Showbiz, man.
But why is it labeled under him too?
It's just him. This just him.
Oh.
But AG and Showbiz, they used to be a group. Mm-hmm. You know the beat on 8 Mile when they like AJ.
I haven't watched 8 Mile in years.
Anyway, that's they beat. But anyways, this project was okay, man. Like, it came out in 2022. I don't know if he dropped anything as a recent, but it was cool. Like, I just played it. It was nothing that was like, the only song like I like really was this song on here. But
Listen to the whole project?
Listen to the whole project. I was driving. So all I can say is it's a cool project. Mm-hmm. It's AG. I didn't know he was still really putting out music because I don't really, to be honest, check on some of you old heads like that. I'm honest.
No one does.
I kind of listen to old heads, old music, when I was young. But I'm not, no shots. Because, hip hop's a young man game. I'm just being honest. Like with Rakim, no, I was like, I put on Twitter, is anybody talking about the Rakim album coming out?
To be real with you, we was the only ones talking about the Common album. Either from podcasting or on Twitter. No one was talking about it until it came out, then everybody was amazed, like, oh, Common's coming out with something? Yeah. We've been promoting it.
Like, man, I don't know. I seen more talks about the Common album than freaking knowing anything Rakim was coming out.
But I think Common is way more known amongst the people than Rakim is.
I know, but Rakim is like, this guy changed hip-hop. Like,
he did. But
flipped it on his head.
The casual listener wouldn't know a Rakim.
But I'm on hip-hop Twitter, so they can't be considered casuals. So that's why I'm like,
I think they're fake elitists. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them, we going to take their hip-hop cards, bro. Mm-hmm. For real. But nah, what you got next, B? No, but that was my last one. I don't have nothing else.
All right. I guess a quick one. Zeros, Let the Truth Be Told. Classic. Mostly Don being the intro track on there.
Oh, my God.
Heat. The whole album itself, Heat, one of Zero's best projects, top 5 in his discography, easily. I really do like Cocaine and, what's the album with Top Notch? Was it Crack? Yeah, that's Crack. I like the story of Joseph McVeigh. This is definitely a top 5 project for Zero for me.
My favorite Zero album is, it has Let the Truth Be Told song on it. Oh my God. It's him and Lil Kiki on the song. We played this album somewhere, it came out like 2008. Mm-hmm. Mo, it's probably my favorite Zero album. Mm-hmm. Damn, I cannot think of the name of that album. You keep going if you got something.
But yeah, find it. For Zero, Let the Truth Be Told. Really good album. If you like Zero's music, this is like a pinnacle of like his music here in this album right here. I recommend it. If you want to hear some Houston music, again, I recommend it. It also has songs, like I said, Mostly Done, From the South with him, Lil Flip, and Paul Wall on it. Has some really great songs on here. Really good production as well. Very solid. I think even Juvenile and Devin the Dude make a feature on here as well.
I'm still living.
But was that the name of the album?
Yeah, I think that's 05. Dang. Is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Is that the one with the true hero under God?
Hey, see? Let the Truth Be Told song. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at him lifting like some hoes on the sideline. All right, my bad.
And my last project, mini review. I listened to Tink's latest project, Winter's Diary 5.
What happened to her, bro? No, once you go past 3, it's a wrap. Like, just stop it.
Well, remember she had the recent run with Hitmaker.
Yeah, but that was come on, B.
It was about a 3-4 piece. It was about a 3-4 piece album.
Nobody cared.
Well, no one cares about her music in general. So, I mean, we can't really...
Timbaland, shot her career up and killed it at the same time.
Yeah, that was the quickest. I didn't know she was making music at the time. I met my girl.
Yeah.
I thought she stopped after that whole...
She's from the Shy.
Yeah, and so Winter's Diary 3, I didn't like this.
Yeah.
This was boring.
Keep it simple.
Very uninteresting. There is some inklings of Hitmaker on here, which I love those songs. But everything else outside of it, I'm just like, all right. And with Tink, you kind of get what you get from Tink.
Facts.
She gives you the same old thing. I guess the thing with me is I like it when she kind of locks in with that one producer like Hitmaker, because he's kind of helping curate the album as well. So he's more so an executive producer as well. And he's actually kind of tailoring the album, creating the sound, putting her on some great stuff. While with this, I'm just like, yeah, it's the same subject matter, and I don't fault her for making the same subject matter. It's just like the way you went about it was boring, and a lot of times I like to call this edging music. Yeah. And what I mean by this is like, okay, you hear the beat, you hear the startup, you're like, oh, this about to be fire when that beat drop. The beat drop in the last 10 to 20 seconds of the song. I'm just like, if this would have dropped way earlier, I would have loved this. I'm just like, why would you going over drumless beats half the album? And I'm just like, make the beat come in sooner, because every time Hitmaker made a beat, he made that beat come in quick. Pause.
So it's blue ball music?
Yep. That's why I said it's edging music. You about to get there, and then 10 seconds later, you're like, oh. It's like when you watching a video, you know, of an actress and an actor, and the actor's butt gets in the way.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like you about to, you know, then the actor's butt gets in the way. You're like, oh. Like, what are we doing here right now? Like, what am I looking at? What am I listening to?
Do you see that wild stuff, bro, about that dude in Dollar General?
Oh, I heard that. I heard that.
Yeah, wildin', bro.
That's a true soldier, B.
Bro, he was wildin', B.
There was no kids in there, right?
Oh,
I didn't see the full story. I'm not gonna make no judgments until I see that there's no kids in there. No, but yeah, if those kids in there, yeah, go ahead, off his head.
Yeah, he was wildin', bro.
But yeah,
we ain't gonna get into it.
But this was edge music, as in like, you know, not edge lord, but edge music. You just edging. It's just like you getting me there, but it's like, oh, when I see that the song is only like 2 minutes and you got 1 minute and 50 seconds left, and then the bass drops. I'm like, why are we doing? What are we doing? And then, you know, she tries to be clever. Every now and then she has a little sound in her songs where she's writing like in her diary. I'm like,
is she trying to make it like the Lil Wayne like? Is it part of the concept?
Because the album was called Winter's Diary. Because at first I'm like, why do I keep hearing a scribbling in here?
I thought she was like, hey, yo, I got some heat on writing. That's why I thought it was like the Lil Wayne lighter flick.
It should have been heat. She should have just put it in the garbage.
Like, Tink coming on.
Yeah. Turn it down. And just expect no drums. Like I heard about the Action Bronson album.
None.
I coined a new term this weekend. If there ain't no drums, I can't have no fun. So, Tink, I'm sorry. I really loved your run with Hitmaker, and I see that he had some production on here because I heard that tag, and every time he was on the song, I'm like, all right, this is it for me.
Hitmaker.
You should have just made this an EP. But yeah, Tink, very disappointed, but hey, you might get me on the next album.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be in the lab with Hitmaker anymore, though. Like, to me, I'm like, don't wear the welcome out of like the collabs.
Yeah.
Like, you could give that to me every few years, but don't do it anytime soon.
I got you, B.
And that's my last project that I have to talk about and what we've been jamming. Yeah. No discography deep dives because I've been very busy last week.
I feel you, B.
I wanted to do an Eminem discography deep dive last week, but I didn't have enough time.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I already do this weekend.
I think you should do that.
I want to. I think you should do it
in a few weeks.
Bro. Oh, I'm so scared. Which fandom do you think would be worse in terms of on YouTube? The Nicki Minaj fan base or the Eminem fan base?
Eminem fan base. You saw one of them comments. I didn't even reply to him. He's going to have the songs. Like, what do that even matters? We know why he's going to have the biggest selling album.
But B, racism part of it is because of the culture.
He was trying to throw some shots.
But. All right. But besides all that, let's talk about some of the news and all the stuff that's been happening since last week.
Yes, sir.
Kanye West and Ty's Dolla Signs, Vultures 1 removed off Spotify temporarily. So currently it's back up, but last week I guess it got removed. You said it was only 3 songs left on it?
Yeah, it was like 3. It was like, I think it was like, I can't remember them songs, bro. I forgot that album trash. Carnival was on there, of course, and like the one with him and his daughter.
Talking?
Yeah, Talking was on there and another track. Anyways, but Fooey. I was like, thanks. Get this out of my... I forgot I had it saved. I'm like, get this out of my Spotify.
Hey, I had it on vinyl, so I'm good either way.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think you should throw that in there.
You're crazy.
But yeah, I put that in the notes. I thought it was going to be something big, but because it kind of came after the whole, like, Rich the Kid little text and everything about him retiring from music. So I thought it was going to coincide. I thought it was going to be a big deal this week. But turns out, it's a dud, just like the album.
I mean, B, would Donda have been the greatest album that Kanye would have dropped to end his career on?
No.
But B, isn't Donda a great album?
No. I think the album that probably he should have, like, if he wanted to retire with, like, Life of Pablo. I think that's a good retiring album. Because, like, anything after that to me... No. I am so sorry. Kid Cudi. Yeah.
Kids See Ghosts?
Kids See Ghosts.
What about Ye?
B.
A lot of people love Ye. But I tell you, the Kanye fandom is split. There's people like me who love like all the college trilogy. Yeah. Then there's people who love the newer Kanye, Life of Pablo and up. Yeah. They think Life of Pablo is like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for them.
Yeah,
we're
not going to talk about those people. But
hey, it's my opinion, not yours. I'm just saying, B.
Hey, look, what I'm gonna say is, Kids See Ghosts was a great album till I leave off. Like, that album, I can't believe I did not like that album at first. I am so stupid. That album's a classic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a great
I don't know
album.
about classic, but
That's a great album.
speaking of Kanye, he used to wear a certain hat. He used to have a 4-letter acronym on it.
Man.
MAGA or MAGA. I don't know.
I don't even see that no more. MAGA no more.
No, because it's Make America Sexy again. That's all
Amen.
Sexy Red now. Look, Kanye walks so Sexy can run.
Hey man, I feel you.
But Donald Trump's, attempted hit. Many men should be playing in the background right now.
Oh no, when he go out in Milwaukee when he do the Republican whatever they doing, bro, he gotta pull up. He gotta come out with that song, bro. Mm-hmm. It'll be heat. It's like a grand entrance, like Floyd Mayweather coming into the bro. Come on, Mini Man. Come on, picture him doing that with the little Band-Aid on his ear. You know what I'm saying? He
gonna be like Nelly.
He gonna be like, they tried to shoot me or whatever. How he talk.
Get that son of a beat off the field.
Mini Man, want death upon me or whatever I talk. I don't know the Trump accent. I can't do. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to work on that impression. But yeah, bro, like the memes was amazing. But one thing that rubbed me the wrong way is people actually like, yo, why they miss? I'm like, bro, it's a person. Like, come on.
Yeah, like I don't care. Like I hate to be like this person, and I don't want to justify bad people or anything like that. But it's not like he's like the H dude, with the weird mustache.
Yeah.
I'm just like people like in this era. Yes, I get it. There's a whole bunch of nuance. We've grown as people. We've gotten a bit more mentally and emotionally aware and all that type of stuff. But he's not the H dude.
It's like this, right? Like I'm gonna use this analogy. So when you go into different countries, like third world countries, they get the full trial. They get the full trial. We get the free trial. Like we don't get all the features. We don't get a whole dictator over here. It's certain things you can't do in America. So yes, we have like Trump, and people look at him like, oh, he's this super bad guy. But you go over there, you go look at Putin. You go look at these people. You be like, hey, yo, they getting off some stuff.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
The grass is, as some people say, the green on the other side. Not that grass.
But I'm just saying, like in America, like bro, we don't even understand the privilege. Like, yes, our like freaking politicians right now look like we got two old men. It looks like a joke. But I'm not finna justify just because I don't like somebody, kill them. Cause like I always look at things because me being a father, I always like, oh yeah, that's somebody's dad, that's somebody's husband, that's somebody's cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like
own son.
That's somebody's son. I don't want to push death on people. Like I'm sorry. That's one thing that rubbed me the wrong way. Like dang, people are really evil. But I'm like, will you feel the same way on the opposite end? But I think a lot of people on that side of town don't really like the old man either. They be saying, yo, he look like he about to die anyway. I saw somebody say, hey, yo, if this was Joe Biden, the tackle to get him down was going to kill him. You know what I mean? 'Cause his bones so brittle, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't want nobody to die, guys. But the jokes, amazing. Like, the timing, everything's just perfect.
Is Trump hip-hop? I mean, recently with his presidential run, he's kind of been having like an album run, an album promo release.
My God.
He's been linking up with rappers in the hood.
Hey, he go to the debate and he went, no pen, no pad, just went off the dome on the debate.
Hey, I'm just saying, Trump is hip hop. Hey, back then people used to reference Trump all the time. They say they want money
he got shot, you know what I'm saying? Bounced back, you know what I mean? I don't know, but like all jokes, but one thing I'm not gonna do is make Trump synonymous with black people and black culture just because he got shot. He's been arrested. Come on.
But
we can't do that.
Whenever you talk about hip hop, the first thing you think about is black people. And you think about the hood because that's black culture. Not culture that most people are part of.
Trump is not like us, bro. And I don't want to be corny and say that, but he's not. But it's funny to make those jokes, but he's not.
I'm just saying, he's closer to 50 Cent than you are.
What?
I'm just saying. He got shot. Many people wish death upon him. He might be the next guy to 50 Cent.
Bro, he has to come out to that song.
And he got money.
He do, bro.
I'm just saying, he more black than us, B.
Oh my God.
He's close to be a rapper than us. That's why we gotta talk about Trump. He's part of hip hop.
Oh my God, bro. Trump is hip hop, bro. Hey,
no.
One song.
No.
One thing, bro, was like, did you believe this news when you saw it?
So I first saw it in my Discord, like my other Discord for my YouTube and all that, and I saw it. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, I kind of wanted to gauge to really see what they thought because me, I'm like, I don't pay attention to politics.
Yeah.
Should I? Maybe, but it's like, there's so many things that I should be paying attention more to than that necessarily. But people said, people on my Discord say they really don't be playing like that because I never heard them talk about politics.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that must have really happened.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't know someone actually got hurt.
Yeah, somebody actually, God, rest
R.I.P.
bless
to
the
that
dead,
person.
man. Rest in peace to the guy. He was like protecting his family when he died. He was actually like a firemen and stuff like that. And like, you know, even to the family that lost, you know, the guy that, you know, tried to do the stain to Trump, that family just lost someone too. You know, young kid, 20 years old.
It was a 20-year-old.
Yeah,
that
man.
tried to do it?
Yeah, he was 20. I think his last name Crooks or something like that. But
they kind of found him faster than they found Tupac's killer.
hey, man. Hey, we all know who did that. But he already been handled. And
you sure?
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, Eminem was talking about it on his latest album.
Anyways, but like you know, we have this sides with like, oh, was this a Democrat? Is he a part of Antifa? And like news coming out that he's 20-year-old. He's registered as a Republican. He once donated to $15 to the Democratic Party for like $15 when he was 17. So you know, I know a little bit of stuff that's going on, but I don't know. I just know that people's trying to pick like, okay, what side he was on. Like, is his own people trying to take him out? Because you know, it's people on both sides that don't really care for Trump. But you know, I'm not a political guy. I know a little bit about politics. I don't want to get too much in it on this podcast because you know we might lose a little people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I see good on both sides, if you understand what I mean. But I don't know. Some people get that. You probably won't.
It sounds familiar.
But anyway.
I always say that though.
But overall, man, I just thought this was just insane. Didn't think it was real because I first saw it when Tyson posted it in the Discord, and I was like, I looked over at my girl, I'm like, clicked it, I'm like, yo, this is real. But
that picture of him.
Hey, no, that's a hard picture. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, hey,
I need someone to recreate that for the album cover.
Hey, bro, it was hard, bro. Hey, and then he got up fight, and I'm like, dang. And then you got people saying it was fake and like staged, and they got all the things with the camera. The camera crew got moved to this side to take the pictures at this certain angle. It's like all type of people having all these different think pieces on like how it's fake, and I'm like, two people lost their lives. I don't put nothing past the government. I don't put nothing past anything, but I don't think it's fake, bro. I don't think it was staged. I just think Trump, I think some people build different. Because, like, look, somebody's shooting at me, get me out of here. You think I'm going to put a fist up? No, bro. My fist going to be balled up. I'm getting up out of there, bro. But some people build different. Maybe Trump just, he about that. Because you got to understand, this dude, we can see, he's a very confident guy. From outside looking in, he looks very selfish. He's a showman. And he's just like, yo, bro, this is me. I think Trump probably just built different, B. They was trying to take him on stage, bro. Like, nah, bro, fight.
I'm just saying, B. Like the great Drake said, I'm a war general, seasoned in preparation. Hey. Trump knew that was coming. He been preparing this whole presidential run. He said, once I get it, I'm in there now.
Hey, bro, that pic was fire, bro. I swear I might have to, like, you know what I mean, get that on the back of a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
They not like us, B.
I'm going to get a Trump and say, it's going to be a Trump shirt and say they not like it. Because, like, most people not like that.
I'm not, bro.
They not like us 2024.
I'm a punk. I'm running. I am not from the streets.
You got anything else to say about it, B?
No, I just hope everybody who has lost somebody, you know, and hopefully Trump don't go to the hood and that happen. Nah. That I think that'd be a lot. That'd be a lot worse. Yeah. So yeah, I wish this wouldn't have happened because people actually got hurt, and I don't wish death upon anyone. So,
no death.
Yeah, I don't think anything's that bad to wish death upon somebody. Well, I mean, there are some things, but I don't think Trump has done anything that lethal or that infuriating. Yeah. I gotta watch the way I use my words because I don't want to seem like I kind of want to seem like a neutral party.
We gotta understand, bro. Like before we end this, yes, it's fear mongering on both sides of these camps, bro. Democrats and Republicans, they try to gauge their crowd to like hate these people because they. Oh my God, the fear mongering, bro. And I'm like, why do you do this to your people? But it's a game, man. You got to get those votes. You know, you got to make those person look at them and just like they're a horrible person. It's just a part of the game. It is what it is, man. It's politics.
Yeah, B. Like Dr. Umar said this weekend, go ahead. When you have to put your certifications in your bio, next to your name, just put CN for Coon. Oh. CN, like how people have BS for Bachelor of Science, you put CN for Coon.
Disrespectful, man. And like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we was younger, we throw that word out, we didn't care. But I don't know, as I'm getting older and mature, like I can't call me people that no more, bro. I just don't. Like I don't use it in that term no more. Like actually, like, oh man, you're tap dancing, you're a coon.
Wait, do you feel like how many definitions of that word do you think there are?
I just know the one.
I thought there was like two.
What's the two?
perpetuating the stereotype and being an Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I think it's the second one, but we use it at that term the other way. But I was just saying I don't use it anymore at all because it's just I don't know. I just think it's bad. I think it's even worse us calling each other that. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't even say the N word. But hey, anyways.
But is that like black versions like rednecks? Not all the way.
What,
I'm saying
cool?
loosely. Like, what is they word like for like?
I don't like. I'm not like, bro. Our words, derogatory words.
That's it's not 1-to-1.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's 1-to-1.
Oh yeah. That's
I'm saying like when you look down on your people, you like, man, he acting like a C word right now. What's white people's version of that?
I don't even think they have one, B. I'm just saying because it's hard to not erase the history behind it.
Yeah. But obviously, there's a lot of things that we say, even though there's stuff behind the history, we still say it.
Yeah, like we could call somebody ghetto, and that could be synonymous to trailer trash in the white community or something.
Okay,
like that.
I'd rather take that one.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be one. Dang, they really don't have a C word for them. That's crazy. But speaking about Trump, and one of the rappers I said that did mention Trump in one of their raps, who now regrets it kind of because of all the things that happened in politics. My favorite rapper of all time, Bun B, recently did something that's good for the culture. He gave away 1,500 delicious, tasty Trill burgers in Houston following Hurricane Beryl.
Yeah.
Or Beryl.
Beryl.
I don't know how to say it. I never heard it being said.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to everybody, and hopefully everybody who was affected by it is okay, because I went to Houston this weekend, and some places still had their power.
Oh yeah, some people power. A lot
Trees
of trees
was knocked down.
I think Trader Truth calling out some of the I forgot Centerpoint. Somebody about like how that it hasn't been taking like they haven't been on it like seriously getting people back their electricity and stuff like that. They don't like how it was handled. Yeah, like my mom electricity was out for like I think 8 hours, but she got it back on Monday. But I know some people that's dealing with electricity being out and stuff like that as well. But I think it's a really good gesture, man. Bun B's always showing out for the city, man. And Trill Burgers being something that's out in Houston that people contribute to.
I wanted to go
he
this weekend so bad.
He contribute back, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. And it was free. It'd be crazy if he brought 1,500. He was like, hey yo, we bringing them to y'all, but they $3. They're a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a cut off this too. You know what I'm saying? This was wild.
Hey, no, I would have been there. Yeah, I've been affected. Hey, I would have came out there different. Hey, them burgers is delicious.
I haven't had one yet. I might have to try one next year. I remember when you went. Yeah.
Yeah, I still got my little thing above my record player of the box that you get from it. Man, that burger is delicious. One of the best burgers I ever had. Man, that place is delicious. I just wish he was there. But also, I didn't have my vinyl for him to sign if he was there. But I do still wish that he was there so I could get a picture of it.
So that burger was true?
Yeah, very true. It was too real, B.
Hey, man, that's good for the culture. Bun B, keep it up, bro.
Yeah, my goat. I always rep Bun B.
Yes, sir.
But speaking of goats in hip-hop, LL Cool J and Q-Tip are announcing a new album together. The Force. We got a track list right here, B, that you posted.
Yes, sir.
And first of all,
you have to go.
I really like this cover right here. I
really
do like this cover. Yeah, I like it. It's not too new. I don't want to say nuanced. It's not too like new school to where I'm just like, well, you trying too hard.
Yeah.
But it's also not too old school to where I'm just like, this kind of looks a bit dusty. To me, it's somewhere in the middle to where it seems a bit timeless. So that's what I want to call it.
So let's get into this track list a little bit, B. I want to put out one song. What do you think about this number 6 track with Sweetie? What do you think you're gonna get from that?
Proclivities?
Yes. Little sexy track.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna like it. There's gonna be another. There's gonna be another LL Cool J and The Dream. That's my baby, my baby. I don't want.
You think I'm getting that bag?
And then Big Crit and Sweetie got a song together, so I just know whatever it is.
You hear the Crit in Sauce Walking and J Ski?
Yeah. I didn't know who that was, but I heard something. I was just like, I need to listen to that Sauce God too, or whatever it's called. I need Sauce Father. That's what it is.
Sauce be rapping.
But and we've heard the first 2 tracks on here.
Saturday Night Special was great.
Yeah, great.
Passion. Really good song.
Passion was phenomenal.
So look,
I did not expect this from him.
From hearing the song Passion, I'm looking at this track list and I see every track that he's alone, I think he's gonna get in his bag. Just look at the titles. Postmodern, I think he's gonna spit 30 Decembers, Running Back, and then
Basquiat energy.
And Basquiat energy. Like you know what I'm saying? And then I want to see what he's gonna do with The Force. I feel like The first track gonna be like a setup with him and Snoop. Snoop probably narrate. He probably won't have a verse. I could be right or wrong. I don't think he might. He probably just narrates
because that's what he did on Anderson .Paak's album.
Yeah, he's probably just narrate.
Worries.
He did a little ad-libs, I believe, too. But yeah, he probably narrates. And we're going to get, I think we're going to get a spitterific song with track 13 with him and M. That's what I'm probably hoping for.
I'm not going to lie. Some of these songs he got, he's putting himself up with some lyricists.
Yeah, I'm saying. Like,
so he's saying that he's not going to be no slouch on this album.
I saw some inserts from him, his interview with Charlamagne, and he was just saying how he just relearned how to rap again. You know what I'm saying? And I think from the song, like, Passion, like, you definitely see it. Just some of the rhyme schemes he did.
He's rapping better than a lot of rappers now.
Bro, the pocket he was going, and it's just like, I know he wasn't on stage, but I'm just saying, him performing this, I know he's just, he's a really good performer. He's
LL Cool J.
You know what I'm saying? So I know the breath control on that if he performed that song is going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. And I know he went on tour recently with The Roots. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, I wonder if he going to put this album out on tour. I don't know, be like... 2024, I can't believe I'm saying I'm excited for LL Cool J album.
Yeah, because I listened to his, what's the album? The one that came out post 2010 or near 2010. I listened to that one. And that was the first LL Cool J album I ever listened to. Yeah. I'm like, I never want to listen to anyone again. Even though I've listened to the one where it's like him with the fist or whatever, with Mama Knock You Out on the cover.
So track 12 with Nas, praise him. I'm thinking what I want from them is like a spitting, them going at it, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna get like more of a uplifting song. Just from praise him, I think it's gonna be something uplifting, maybe a little introspective. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling from the vibes. And I know Nas get in that bag, LL can get in that bag. So I don't know. Some of these guys I don't know. Sona, Joe.
Everybody on the Vow, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Mad Squabbles, Jay said. Come on, Mad Squabbles? That sound like someone from the 90s.
I think they're going to be rapping right here, though. Their last track,
I think this might be like that posse cut type track.
Yeah, they got to be rapping.
Especially since it's the last track.
Oh, what you think about Huey in the Chair?
I think maybe some Huey Newton type of references. I don't know. But with Busta Rhymes, I'm not going to lie, because I haven't heard no one talk about that Blockbuster album or whatever that came out. Yeah. A lot of people's like, they disappointed. And then, Busta Rhymes recently with his whole little thing at Essence Fest. I'm wondering how he's going to come on this album. I'm wondering if the album's already done, because it does say that this is going to be releasing.
September, right?
Yeah, September the 6th. Yeah. So we'll be listening to that, because I definitely want to talk about that. But Postmodern, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want him to have like some different beats in there, like multiple beats in there going from old school. Maybe Bling era to right now. I really want that. But 30 December's, that sounds
that sounds like he's on.
Yeah. And Run It Back, that's like something I got to play at the gym.
And I just want to see like some of the production Q-Tip's going to do. Because I know that on Passion was a little different from Saturday Night Special. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No, Saturday Night Special. Mm-hmm. So I just want to see what Q-Tip going to throw at him. He's like one of my favorite producers. Tribe Called Quest, one of my favorite groups of all time. So I don't know, B. I'm excited, man.
I actually, from these two singles, because I saw Saturday Night Special.
Yes, sir.
These two singles right here really have me kind of wondering what this album's going to be like. And like you said, I never thought I'd say it either, but hey, this LL Cool J album, just from Passion, I'm just like, if you had to teach yourself or relearn how to rap, and you coming in like that, you're not an old head to me. You an OG in the game.
I really like, come on, LL Cool J's already, he's a staple.
He's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. I just love that he's like, bro, yes, I'm getting older, but I know like I can modernize these things. I can relearn things. Like I can add some of these new elements into hip hop, into my stuff, and I'm not gonna try to like, that's whack. I'm just keep my flow and nah, man, like that's just dope that he's incorporating some new flows into his rhymes, man. And I appreciate it, man.
So B, from a Saturday Night Special and what was it, Passion? Did he do it to the Meatballs?
He did it to the Meatballs, bro. I think he's gonna do it, man. I think he's gonna do it to these Meatballs, bro.
But B, I got a real question. What song do you think made him want to go over the edge and be like, you know what, now I gotta do it to him? He said, if I hear one more whack track, I gotta do it to the Meatballs.
I think he's put that out in 2017. What did 2017?
Someone commented said, what track made you want to do it to the Meatballs? He said, I'm not gonna get into that.
Oh man.
Some people say, hey, it might have been a Drake song.
Hey,
I don't know. It might have been that Taylor Made freestyle. B,
I wonder what it was, man. I wonder what it was, man. But
hey, B, it could have been. Hey, it could have been J. Cole apologizing.
Hey, LL, you got two young guys here. I'm new old heads here. Excited for your album. So, hey, I hope you put out something phenomenal.
We will be reviewing it.
Yes, sir.
And the last thing that we are not probably looking forward to. Well, I'm looking forward to it to see how the sound is.
Yeah.
To see how he flows on it, because Big Sean did his thing on that song with him and Larry June on Alchemist is The Great Escape. But Big Sean was potentially dropping a collab album with The Alchemist?
Maybe, man. I don't know.
So, B, where'd you get this news from? Because I see that Big Sean drops a new snippet that will more likely be on the album produced by The Alchemist. This is the second collab with the legendary producer, the first being Palisades CA.
Yeah, I see Joey posted on Twitter. Shout out to Joey. I don't know. I'm like, maybe they will drop something because like he said, it's his second track with him because he was on the Larry June joint. He did pretty well on that song. And if he do drop a collab album with him, what I'll suggest, and I think he probably would take this approach, 10 to 11 tracks. And not, Big Sean is not a slouch. Yes, I have my critiques of him, but I do think he's a good rapper. And I think he can mesh well with Alchemist because I think Alchemist can bring out the best in you. So, I don't know, man. I think he can, man.
I think totally that voice is going to throw me off. Now, he's not going to do the boing all the time over each track, but that voice just to me don't mesh well. Yeah, that's a program on my PC.
Okay.
But to me, that voice don't mesh well with Alchemist's production.
But I think how Big Sean got that bag in his R&B bag with his girl. I feel like he can get into that like more of a smoother voice to rhyme, and he has those schemes where he can just be real laid back and just rap. I think he might take that approach on it and kind of like I don't know, slow it down a little bit. Not like slow like Larry June, but like get into that little pocket. Still be Big Sean, but get into a little different.
But do you think he could rap on like that in that pocket?
I feel like so. I think you can, but I don't think he has to just rap. I just think I think he just make a good album, make a good songs, bro. Like that's all I really want from him. I don't need him to go spitterific and just go crazy on the Alchemist beat.
I think I want him to do that.
I don't want him to do that.
I want him to do that.
I need those. I need some good tracks like that, but I'm saying I don't need fast paced.
And we're talking about the Alchemist and Big Sean collab,
yeah.
If it were to happen,
yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, hypothetically. This is what I want from him. I don't need him to be, how Big Sean do. I need him to get, like that one track, the little freestyle he did. When he's in the house walking around. I need to get in that bag. Yeah, get in that bag.
Whole lot of time.
Yeah, and you can still rap, spit your stuff on a smooth, or whatever type of production he wants to give this man. I don't think he'll go too smooth Larry June. But I wonder if he'll kind of get in a little Bodie. Because they both hail from Detroit. He might give him a little Bodie lane, you know what I'm saying? Give him some of that pack. I don't know.
Have you heard the song with him and Eminem and the song off of Eminem's
Baby
album?
Of course, I listened to the album.
I feel like he might get into that zone right there. But also I feel like, because with Big Sean, I will give him his props right here. He does give you a variety of flows.
Yeah,
on his
that's
album.
his thing.
So that's why I'm saying, like, I just don't feel like, I don't know. It's like, to me, he has a lot more up-tempo sounding songs. Especially in his discography and on his albums. I'm just curious to see what could Alchemist really give him. Now, I didn't hear the snippet, but I'm very curious to see, like, what would an Alchemist and Big Sean album sound like? I love Alchemist's production. Big Sean's rapping-wise, hit or miss for me. I just don't know how. I don't think that would mesh well.
You don't think it's a good marriage?
No.
I think it's one of the things we just gotta wait to see.
I just don't think he has that voice or that flow to be able to do that.
I think it's one of the things we just gotta wait to see, B.
I mean, yeah, I'm hoping to be wrong. I'm hoping to come out saying like, "Oh, this is a great album or great project."
Like one thing about us, right? I can speak for me. Yes, I can crap on an artist, but I don't want them to be bad. I want good music. That's probably why I'm like I hold some people with higher expectations, like J. Cole. Like I want you to put out a great album. Yeah, I don't want it to be crap, bro. So with Big Sean, yes, I have my critiques, but I want him to put out a good project, especially with Uncle Al. If it's really a project and not just, half. He might do the flip. Half Hit Boy, half Al. Because he is affiliated with Hit Boy. Didn't they put out a project together?
I heard it.
And then Al and Hit Boy did the little song together. Rapping on each other beats.
But Big Sean don't produce.
No, but I'm saying Big Sean having a relationship with both of them, maybe he used both of them for production.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You're saying that's a half.
Like he do a half and half, yeah.
Producing wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like Big Sean producing, Alchemist rap on the other half.
No.
I'm like, huh?
Nah.
Okay. I was like, what? But yeah.
That sounds nasty.
Yeah, that's why I was like, ding, ding, ding. You gonna hear Alchemist rapping on that.
I can't believe you thought I'd say something like that.
That's why I was like, I'm over here like,
yeah.
But okay. Yeah, the project that he has with Metro Boomin. Project he has with Hit Boy.
Yeah.
Big Sean to me, he has no classic album in his discography. He has some good albums, some good projects. I don't know if I really want to hear Big Sean on that type of production.
I do.
I think that's one of those things where it's like, every blue moon I see something like that and I like it.
This,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know, man. I just don't know. Like, and then who you gonna rap with? You gonna rap with Bodie James?
he could.
You think he gonna keep up?
Yeah, I think he could. Like, look, Big Sean don't slouch. Like, he not, bro. Like, look,
I don't think. No. I think he can rap.
I think he
But I
could with
think
Bodie.
at some points, like the tones of him and Bodie would have rapped together. I think the tones would not mesh well together, even though it would balance each other out.
I think it could, bro. I swear, bro. I'm telling you, man. I see stuff like that from Big Sean that I could see him. I don't see him like on a beat, like from a producer that I don't think he can mesh with. Like, I think he could. He's one of them type of guys that I think he can get on something, B.
Do I think he can rap? Yes. I just think that I think Big Sean could find a pocket. Yes, but I don't think like it'll be like a great coming together.
I think it could.
That's my thing.
I think it's.
I mean, I'm hoping because there are some songs that kind of like have more deeper cuts in his discography, like 100 with him and Royce and Kendrick, which is a phenomenal song for me.
Yeah.
If it's more in that tone or style, I just gotta think of like what type of Alchemist production would Alchemist give him.
Yeah. We gonna see, man.
Because I'm used to like the grimy stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine Big Sean on grimy beats.
I could, bro. I could see it. Look, even though, like, let's say I don't like this, I still give people like points when they step out of their comfort zone.
Oh yeah, no, you get
one
points
thing I
for
like,
you get an E for effort.
Yeah.
But like you've always said, just because it's different
don't mean it's good. Nah, but you get some, you know.
Yeah,
you get a little
That's why I
points.
always acknowledge like, oh yeah, this is different. This is different for them. Like I'm like, all right, like you tried something new at least. Because I'd rather you try something and fail than to stay in the same pocket and you don't
just,
try anything. And it's just that's why to me stuff like that, like especially like a lot of lyrical miracle rap, it kind of gets boring because I'm just like, you're not really trying nothing new. Like you're doing something I know that you could do already.
Like I just think like rappers at the tier of like, not saying Big Sean's like, oh, this crazy lyrical miracle guy, but I think guys with his type of talent, like him introducing the floor into hip hop, like J. Cole, like Drake, Big Sean, you know, the top 4 guys, Kendrick. I think them type of guys, like just from their talent level, you can kind of put them on production, and I think they can make it work in some way. You know what I mean? I just don't it's some people you be like, okay, that's your lane, but I think these guys has a variety of like music where you can be like, okay, I can see you here, you did this, you tried this. I think you can do it. I think Big Sean's one of them guys, man. Hey, I could be wrong, but I'm putting some hope.
Like I said, I've never heard him on that type of production before. Yeah. Like to me, he goes over.
Well, he was on the Larry June joint.
One.
Was it bad? He did pretty good on that.
It wasn't bad, but I also don't love it.
You don't gotta love it. You don't hate it.
No, but I haven't went back to it though.
Have you went back to the album? Is
songs.
that more of the album?
Some songs.
Yeah, there could be some songs you maybe, you know, but it wasn't bad. You know what I mean?
It wasn't bad. It's not like it's just like it hurt me to listen to.
I didn't even listen to that album in full.
Why not?
Just haven't.
I understand that.
I just haven't, bro. I listened to so much Larry June at the time. It's like, man, I ain't.
Is he someone that stays in his bag all the time, B?
Nah, Larry be going out, man. Especially,
I
yeah.
I only listen to Great Escape and the what was it, the one with Cardo, Night Shift.
Yeah, he got a few
which
stuff
are great.
Cardo,
Both are great. But yeah, that's about it for all the news that we have this week and stuff that's happened. Let's go ahead and get into the music section of the podcast. And B, which album do you want to talk about? And I do want to kind of preface this, and we'll preface this before each of the albums. I've only listened to each of these albums once.
Same.
And today we're going to be talking about Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, and Common and Pete Rock's The Auditorium Volume 1 review. Which one do you want to review first?
I'll go with Common just because my experience of listening to this was like with my family driving around, and I didn't really get to sit and listen to it. Okay. So we could have a discussion about it and how I felt about the album. But I can't really get into like certain tracks I loved because I was just vibing. And I just don't feel, right if I just kind of like, crap on this album and I know I didn't give it a proper listen that I should have. Been busy, man. I hate that I've been busy and I know I got to do this. This is work as well. But I still could talk about it.
Yeah, so, I mean, Common and Pete Rock's Auditorium Volume 1. This is supposedly not going to be their only album together. One, because they said Volume 1. But two, because they've said that they've been locked in. They've been doing their little promo run, going to these radio stations, doing the interviews like that. I've seen the Sway interview. I've seen the Matt Hoffa interview. I just haven't seen the Breakfast Club one, which came out today earlier.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And so, this is an album that we've been hyping up on this channel for a while now on this podcast. And I got to say that for me, I'll first listen because I listened to this Friday morning on my way to Houston. I was driving. I'm like, all right, I got to put that Common on. And you know, like I told you, one of the tracks, the intro track on there, Dreaming. I heard that like a million times now. I even posted it on the Twitter page before the album came out. I'm like, you know, what songs you been listening to the most this year? Dreaming was in one of that. And for him to open the album up, I'm like, this is beautiful. Because first of all, I love that song, Dreaming. I've heard it so many times with Pete Rock. I've heard all the singles except for the latest one they put out last week, which was on the album called Fortunate. And so, for me, I love the singles that they put up with Wise Up, the one that you sent me. I love that one. I loved Dreaming. To me, that's like an ode to like older, people who've passed. A lot of people in black culture, black music, mainly.
And a lot of people that that's also affiliated with Common and stuff, like bringing up J Dilla and all that. So.
Yeah, that song to me was just such a beautiful song. To me, that might be like one of my songs of the year.
Yeah, it kind of like paint the picture of like what you're gonna get from the album.
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah, and for me, I'm just like, to me, this album, and like I said, I've only done one listen of it so far, and I'm gonna do more listens to it because I've been saying this all the time on this podcast as we talk about this album. This might be my album of the year. To me, this is the real one time that I've heard a full album of just Pete Rock's production. And oh my gosh, B. This is some of the best production I've heard this year. Yeah. And you know, these type of guys usually ain't my guys like that. But I could definitely see how he influenced a generation of artists. Rock, man. Pete Rock and DJ Premier, they were them guys back then. I'm pretty sure. I don't really listen to a lot of Pete Rock stuff just in general.
Check out CL Smooth and stuff, man. Check out some of his soul
Is he actually rapping on there, or is he just producing?
He producing. He do a little rap sometimes.
You know, he rapped on the album.
I love how he sound on that beat too, bro.
It was cool. I think he was the weakest feature, but I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that against him. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking that against him. I'm just spitting truth.
Oh my god! I'm not saying I liked how he sound on there, bro.
I just say he's the weakest one.
And then him getting back on the mic, that was kind of dope.
Pasta Noose was on here, and I don't like old. Was it De La Soul stuff? Yeah. But modern De La Soul stuff, whenever I hear Pasta Noose, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm like, you got me. Because you are rapping right now.
Yes, sir.
And so, there's only a few features on this album. With The Law.
Yeah, he's singing. Jennifer Hudson singing.
Yeah. Pete Rock, obviously, even though he's part of the album, but he still is featured as a feature credit.
PJ, was he singing on that song? Yeah, that's the song where Pete Rock was rapping in.
Yeah. And so, overall for me, I want this to be my album of the year, but I can't give it that yet because I haven't given enough. You want to get it more listens. I don't want to glaze it like that and be like, oh yeah, album of the year on first listen. I'm not Twitter. This isn't Twitter. This is real life right now. Yeah. And so for me, I got to give this some more listens. While Blue Lips is my favorite, I could definitely see this overtaking it. Yeah. Because just on first listen, I enjoyed this so much. Yeah. I enjoyed the production. I didn't get all the references, but I like some of the sampling. The lush really
sounded
nice.
It sounded really good.
The soundscape, it just sounded so elegant.
What was so dope about like you bringing up like how the sound and seeing this album cover, and you get like this old like theater, like this picture that makes you feel like something like grand, like in Harlem, like everybody gold dressed all nice, and it just sounds so beautiful. That's what I got from this album, bro. Like from my first listen, just like, oh, this sounds great.
Same. I felt, to me, this is like one of the most positive albums I've heard in a long while. I mean, he's also talking about black culture, where he comes from, Chicago. He's talking nicely about people. He's not really talking about like sex or guns like that, unless he's talking negatively about that. Like, you know, y'all shouldn't be doing that, which, I mean, I guess is positively kind of. Yeah. But overall, to me, man, Common was rapping on this album. Yeah. And obviously, I wasn't able to dissect each and every single bar and be like, oh, I caught that. But I know one song he said, he was like, I don't need no foreplay to get my grind on. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And that was on the song about Chicago and all that. Sampling Kanye's All Falls Down and Kanye's voice on there as well. I'm just like, Pete Rock, man, some of these samples you're doing, some of this production that you're really giving Common, I can see this being potentially a top 5 Common album with more listens. This is a grown man album. This is in the grown man section of hip hop, along with Nas and Lil Brother, along with that sector of like grown man hip hop. 444 by Jay-Z. This is part of that sector right there. And man, it's like our MCs are really aging gracefully.
This right here felt like the soul back in hip hop right here. It just felt just the soul. It's just so black, you know what I mean? And like I said, my experience was just driving around, not really getting to pay attention to most of the lyrics, but mostly the production is what really grabbed me. Like, ooh, I like this. And Common sounded so good on this. Like, I'm telling you, one of my favorite features ever from Common is from a Pete Rock project, bro. So, like, him and Pete together, like, I just think they just make great music, bro. I think they both inspire each other. And I know Pete, I think he's still, let me see, what's the last, like, collaboration project he did with anybody? Did he put out anything? Or, let me look real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, he just put out his little thing by himself, bro. Like, I don't see nothing him collaborating with people besides, oh yeah, The freaking Don't Smoke Rock.
Smoke
Yeah,
Dizzle.
yeah, I remember that was Smoke Dizzle. That was back.
I was supposed
that
to
was,
listen to that one,
yeah.
but I keep forgetting to.
Yeah, that was back in, that was 2016. Yeah, man, I remember that. But yeah, I used to have all the like Peace Instrumentals joints. Man, like, oh yeah, bro. Come on, man. This is just classic right here, bro. I remember
I think
all
some of that
this,
stuff
bro.
actually re-released on vinyl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it did. But nah, bro. Pete Rock, bro, just a legend. Him, CL Smooth, even with that production, bro, you got to go back.
I need to, but I'm just scared sometimes.
One thing I can say about this album, yes, it's a long album to me. Like, I was expecting like a shorter 40-minute album, to be honest with you.
I
did not expect the hour. I did not expect the hour. But not saying it's bad. It's a good album. I need to give it more listens to really get my really good critique on it and how I really feel about it. But hey, it sounds great in the car.
Oh yeah, this bumps. This is some luxurious.
Yeah, is that a good?
I need a Mercedes or a Benz.
Yeah,
I need to feel elegant when I listen to this.
Like what I'm saying, Common was rapping, bro. I wish I had time. Like today, I wanted to listen to it, but I was too deep in work, bro. I couldn't even think.
I understand. I want to give this some more listens too. This is mainly our first impressions of the album. But man, I really enjoyed this. I'm definitely gonna give this some more listens.
Most
I'm gonna run back to this. I don't really have many discographies to go through now, so I'm like, okay, I gotta run this back a few more times because this
just from like my experience with it, I think it's gonna be probably my end of the year list.
Same.
Maybe high, but yeah.
To me, this album it has that classic that timeless production for me. Whereas like you can hear it and you can't tell like when it came out.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those type of albums for me, and for me, stuff like that, stuff like B,
timeless, yeah.
I'm just like, man, even though B kind of not dated, but you can kind of tell where it was produced. I mean, when it was produced. But yeah, this album right here, I'm just like, I couldn't tell when this was produced if I would just like to take the gear off of this. So yeah, overall, man, P Rock and Common did their thing. I gotta give it some more listens. Definitely not a whack project though. No. Far from a whack project.
You heard some people saying whack?
So this weekend, and I guess this will be part of the album review, I see some people comparing this to Nas.
Oh yeah, I saw those saying that this wiped out his whole little thing, like it was better than it or something like that, right?
With Hit Boy, or they'll say like, oh yeah, Common has always been on Nas level. And I'm just like, recency bias at his finest, B?
Very, because like I'm being honest, like I like Common, but I hate his voice sometimes. Bro, I do. Like sometimes Common voice, I'll be like, I don't like how he say something like, I don't like that. It don't sound right.
Yeah, to me sometimes, I don't want to say off kilter, but it's the way he says it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like he tries to make his own flow on the beat when you off the rhythm.
Yeah.
But for me, I will say this. Common is now in that tier of like, he didn't age horribly. He aged gracefully, and he could still show that he can adapt, even though he was never like a washed rapper or anything like
it's
that.
just some of those last few albums he put out with.
Yeah, but now since he's come out with an album recently, just like how Nas has, it shows that he can still rap to a high degree or high level. Now, am I going to ever compare him to Nas? No. He even had an interview recently this weekend that came out saying like how he heard Nas' Illmatic early, and that made him rewrite all of Resurrection.
Yeah, Miss Info gave him the copy. Yeah, I saw that.
And so that interview came out. People was like, "Oh, how y'all gonna say that he's on Nas' level when he had to rewrite his whole album Resurrection because he heard Nas?" And I'm just like.
You saw that clip of him and Nas all together, and somebody gave him a picture of them when they were young. He was like, "Damn, this me and Nas like 20 plus years ago." It was like they were young, like Nas. You see coming with the hat like this, and he just like, you see Nas.
No, I think I might need to see that.
Yeah, it was hilarious, bro. He like, "Dang, look at this, yo." You know how they beat them old heads. Yo, man, look at this, yo. Yo, this is crazy.
They stretched that yo out. Pause.
Yo, this is crazy. So, y'all knew he said it ain't that crazy.
Facts. How'd you even get this?
Like
technology ain't exist back then.
I saw this pic. I saw this pic on Tumblr like years ago. I had this.
Like they didn't preserve that or anything.
He's like, bro, you never saw this? Like, I seen this like 10 years ago, bro. Oh my God.
Man. But yeah, people will try to break up Nas and comparing him and Common. I'm just like, I get what y'all trying to do. Stop it. Get some help. Nas is in a tier of his own.
And I think when Common and Pete drop like, I don't know, volume 1 to 3, I think there could be some conversations on the later end of their career when it comes to that run. But I wouldn't say, full career Nas. I wouldn't do that. But I'm talking about if they want to do this later end run and see what Pete and Common can do compared to what Nas did with Hit, we can see.
I did see one thing on Twitter though. It was like, okay, Common and Pete Rock dropped. Nas, DJ Premier, you're on the clock. Nas just dropped 6 albums in 3 years ago. That's the most consistent he's ever been.
Yeah, Nas right now is in his freaking entrepreneur bag. He's getting his stuff.
Mass appeal.
He's doing his stuff with that mass appeal. Even like he owns like restaurants, shoe freaking stores, all type of stuff. Now I've been in his bag, bro. He got so
catch
much.
Up to Jay-Z.
He got a lot of catching up to.
Hey, he rock fellas. I rock H-words.
He gotta catch up with that Tabo hoe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. First listen. I'm many more listens that's coming, and so far, I give it's a good album to me, man. So.
Yeah, I agree. Great album for me.
Yeah.
Just off a first listen, but I can't really say like what my rating of the album is so far. But
right.
off of my initial listen, I fully enjoyed this album.
We maybe can speak more into it like an hour what we listen to next week or something. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna listen to that more. So.
But B, you know what else is coming? We gotta go to the funeral, B, because a rapper is dying. Slim Shady.
An alter ego have been lost.
So we gotta go ahead and talk about the death of Slim Shady by Eminem. I have a very big disdain for Eminem on this podcast.
Yeah. Hey, look.
I've talked about him very much negatively on this podcast. And do I think he's a bad rapper? No. When we was talking about it the other day, last podcast, if he was a top 5 rapper of all time, yes. I would acknowledge that though.
He's like the best rapper with like the worst discography.
I like that.
I think he is, bro.
I like that. I could get down with that. I think I could do that. Yeah. But Eminem stands, this album, Kamikaze, Super That, whatever the
this
last
album
was. Revival.
They say this album?
A lot. So I see someone on Twitter say this was a 10 out of 10. No. I would say this.
Hey, somebody man that man. Elon. That's hate speech.
They said this is his 4th best album.
Yeah, bro.
I see someone say that. But yeah, that's Slim Shady. I haven't heard a full Eminem album since Recovery. Relapse was before Recovery, right?
Yeah.
Because the one with Not Afraid on it was the last one I fully listened to.
Recovery.
Yeah. That was the last album I listened to. I've heard bits of Kamikaze and Revival. Didn't really interest me or intrigue me, especially from the singles. And so this album, I listened to it for the pod, because I would have definitely never listened to it in general. This definitely gave me nostalgic vibes of older Slim Shady or older Eminem music from back in that time. And I want to start this off with positive saying, I do like when Eminem was rapping as Slim Shady, you could tell that it's Slim Shady. He definitely changes up his flow. He changes up the tone of his voice. He changes it up to where he's not rapping as Eminem. Now, obviously, is it similar? Yes, but you can see that it's a bit different to where it's like, okay, that's Slim Shady. That's Eminem. And so I do like that. I do like this whole concept that he's going for on the album of the death of Slim Shady, especially during this this woke culture that we're going through right now, or this era that we're going through. And I like the fact that the album is kind of like meta and self-aware.
Yeah.
At the time of it being during woke culture, even though he's trying to be anti-woke, but he's also trying to have like nuance with it too, with regular Eminem.
I think he's too late.
I think it comes off a bit cringe and corny. But this is edgelord raps. And I get it because, he was doing all these jokes about shorter people. Mm. All these people who are Transformers.
Christopher Reeves, Candace Owens, P. Diddy.
I did like that
goes
bar,
on.
I actually did like that.
Yeah, it was a good bar. Megan Thee Stallion.
I get it. It's for shock value.
Nicki Minaj.
Even though he's kind of said something about Nicki Minaj before.
Yeah, I know.
But they cool. So it was like... This is the edgelord but cringelord album right here. Is Eminem rapping on this? I think it's undeniable. We could undeniably say that Eminem can rap. Eminem can spit when he really gets into it. That song with him and Jid was amazing.
Fuel?
Mm-hmm. I love that song. I like the song with him and Toby, even though to me it doesn't really fit the album like that. And I hate the fact that the concept died so early. Like in the second third of the album, it kind of dies at that point. Then we got those last few songs. I'm just like, I don't care for this. Especially once you killed the character off in Guilty Conscience 2. It's not a bad album for me. Is this an album I'm ever going to return to in my life? No, never, ever. There's some stuff on here that I enjoyed. The production was good.
Start of the show? Kinda.
Oh, like it was the best thing of the album?
Kinda.
I'll say that.
Kinda. And it wasn't the best.
But to me, it wasn't phenomenal. To me, this felt very nostalgic to old school Slim Shady, Dr. Dre kind of production of that era.
Bro, this was whack. I can't hold it no more. This was whack.
Yo, I'm trying to give some positives.
Hey, I have nothing positive to say. I listened to this once. I'm not listening to this again. And I like Eminem sometimes.
But B, you probably didn't.
I didn't like nothing. I don't even like the song with him and I don't like Fuel. I don't like the
Jet was kind of spitting on that.
He was spitting, but I don't like it. I don't like the hook. Eminem cannot make a good song. Like this stuff just felt like it felt like forced, even though I know what he was doing, but it's like it didn't feel right. The Candace only line when he went at people, it was just it was like you're like 60, bro. Like and I'm not trying to put age on it, but it didn't do it tastefully. Like it didn't feel genuine when you did it. Like even you know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's this character.
But I don't think I think that's the point. I think it's hard for her to do it because I think the point is he's trying to kill Slim Shady for good.
Yeah, stuff. But it's like you could do it in a better way. Like why I don't feel that way when I listen to the older stuff.
Because back then we was at a
no, but I'm talking about me now. When I listen to it, I don't feel that way. I still enjoy it.
I think because it wasn't so much of I'm fighting my alter ego.
No. Because this concept ain't nothing different, B. This ain't nothing different.
He killed him. It's the coup de grace.
But B, this is nothing different from his concept. Like, Eminem do concept albums like in a story. Like, this is not nothing different he hasn't been doing. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't think it's different.
That's what I'm saying. It's nothing different.
I think that's why I just feel like this album sounds nostalgic.
No, I don't. It tries to. To me,
at the beginning. Now there was some stuff.
These hooks are trash. White Gold, get up out of here. Where you find that boy from?
I like Renaissance. I did like Renaissance.
The start off, the intro track is cool. It was all right. I don't really care for that. I don't like nothing on here, bro. Like it's nothing. I was like, ooh, yeah, I'm going back to this. Or like, ooh, I like this. I didn't like none of this. This was like a chore to listen to. Yes, and I freaking had my headphones in, and I actually just listened to it. Not in my car, headphones in, working and listening to this while I was Sunday night. And also, bro, I know you're trying to get introspective, saying how much you love your kids, your family.
I hated that song.
That song sucked.
Corny. And then he put the film of his daughter cussing at the end. Or
yeah, he has 2 songs about it, like his family and his daughter. Mm-hmm. Them songs was bad to me.
Talk about when he dies, he's leaving everything to do.
Yeah, I'm like, I understand, bro, but it's like placement with Eminem is just bad. He don't know how to play songs to me. Like, yes, you do use concept, but like with this production, then you had to bring back Skylar Grey. Oh my God, this was like...
Come on, B, that wasn't the highlight?
Oh my God, this was horrible, bro. Like, bro, this was the worst album I heard so far.
This year? Yeah. Well, I can't say that.
I can say that from what I listened to.
Yeah, I can't say that.
I'll never go back to anything.
To me, I gave this...
And I don't care if he has some semi-good rapping on here. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't stick. It's nothing to it. It's no meat on this. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's a half-baked freaking idea. It don't feel like fleshed out completely. It don't feel like, oh man, like even the skits was whack to me.
I do want to say what he did talk about because you put it on Twitter the day before it came out. He was like, guys, this is a concept album, so if you don't listen to it in order, you might be lost. But me and my album, just like, to me, this concept was just so loose, and there wasn't enough skits or a narrative to actually really follow. Like when we go into a song like Evil and Lucifer, I'm just like, did I just listen to the same song like twice?
Yeah,
bro. What's the point of this?
Like one thing with like Eminem was like, oh yeah, the concept's in the title.
I also didn't like Houdini on that album.
Yeah, no, I don't like
it. To me, it threw like it felt like it forced. It sounded
like forced. I like this song less in the album. Yeah, outside, like, oh, it's cool, bro. Why people upset? Heard in the album.
Yeah, to me, it was like the most like it stuck out like a sore thumb production wise because it's like it tried to go for that old Slim Shady sound. I didn't like it,
bro. Eminem, bro, how he make music now, how he make it just sounds like those Christian rappers that be trying to rap all fast and make the corny like songs, like YouTube rappers. Like Eminem sound like a YouTube rapper to me now. Like if I click like the random like white kid just rapping on YouTube, it just sounds like Eminem. Like bro, I'm sorry, bro. This feels harsh, but like he remind me like I listened to a YouTube rapper album. That's how I felt. And I'm like, yo, this is... I don't know, y'all can hate me or love me, bro. This is just how I feel, man. I can't believe I feel this way.
This ain't top 5 Eminem?
No. It's some rapping on here, but it don't stick. Yes, he has some cool little clever bars. He's Eminem. He's one of the best to ever do it. But he ain't the best to ever make songs.
I mean, I already told you there's something.
He only has like two to me, really solid projects. Well, classics when it came to like concept, story. I love the production. Like it, I don't know, man. Though, this just doesn't do it, and I'm just sorry to say it.
So, have you heard Eminem's recent albums?
Bro, I heard only thing I haven't heard from him is "Murder Music to Get Murdered By." I didn't listen to that fully, but other than that, "Kamikaze Down," I heard everything.
So, what would you say is his best project out of the last few projects he released?
Relapse.
Like,
09,
no,
08.
like last 5.
Oh, Kamikaze. Easily.
That's the one with the plane, right?
Yeah, Kamikaze. Easily.
I heard that one was pretty good.
Easily.
I don't know. I've heard some people be mixed about this. Cause I know some people's like, oh, I see the bars on this. I'm not taking this out. And I'm just like, this is some Shady, and it's his MO. But I guess for me, to me, there was no real good nuance on the actual.
And we can get to
jokes.
these
There was
flows.
no
The
clever
flow
jokes.
was just, ugh. The flow wasn't good to me. His flow didn't sound right to me on this.
Some songs have worked for me. Like I said, the one song I just don't know the names because I only did one listen to it. The song
All
was
I
like,
need is one listen. And I don't
did
care
he-
people in the comments. You don't listen to it once. Yeah, I listened to it once and never again, bro. Nah, I'm not listening to this again. I'm just not. And I'm going to talk about it. Want to know why? Because some of you fools going to click on it. And y'all going to click on it and y'all going to hear my opinion y'all don't like. And I
Well,
don't
B, they're
care.
gonna see the thumbnail. They're gonna see the title. And they're like, "Oh, here go these guys hating this because he's white."
Yeah.
You
It
hate,
has
you
no-
hate it because he's white, B. That's what it is. You're racist.
Bro, if you knew me, you would think I like white people.
B, no FBA person would like this album.
Oh, my God.
For me, like I said, I was trying to give it praise at the beginning.
Yeah,
I was trying to give positives, not praise. Loose narrative. There wasn't enough like connection or connected seams in this album for me to really get behind. Because to me, it just sounded like a collection of songs before that
Yeah.
were just Slim Shady themed, rather than it actually being a story being told. And yeah, I get it. I only heard it once. I probably didn't pick up on every single thing. I'm not gonna pick up on every single bar that Eminem has. Eminem has some corny cringe bars. He's always gonna have that. That's like part of Eminem's MO at this point. I just guess my things like with the jokes, like, and I kind of hated it because it's like he kind of beat you over the head with the same joke over and over. He kept talking about short people.
Kept
He
talking about
saying-
Christopher Reeves. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, he kept saying like, "Oh, he's a artard." Like, you can't say the
Can't
full
say
word
Reeves.
now. Yeah, like he kept saying that. He kept making trans jokes. I'm just like, I get it, but they're not smart
Yeah,
jokes.
and what's so okay, and also about this, it's like when I said he was too late. It just like, bro, like when Dave Chappelle, like comedians.
Oh,
people
he
are
tried to
funny.
compare himself to that too, and I'm just like, when he did that, I'm just like, no,
Nah,
like
bro.
I get it. This is your art form. You're trying to tell jokes. You're trying to get your funny thing off, but also you're trying to kill that of the youth. No, don't
It's
ever
like,
compare it to
it's like him
Chappelle.
trying to like sport a beard. Like him and the beard look weird. Like take your beard off. Like
Your beard's
your
weird.
beard's
It's
weird, bro. Like come on, man. Like come on, man. You don't even look right in the beard.
And with that little trucker hat or whatever he be wearing too,
With
that
the
all
beard.
black. But B, if he brings out the blonde,
Look like
blonde
he like
wig
the
again-
character in the Watchmen. The Watchmen.
Watchmen.
What's it called? Watcher. What's that movie called? That show. I mean, the video game. Watchmen and the Watchmen.
the video game.
Yeah, with the dude.
What is that?
Man, Watch Dogs, bro. If they make a Watch Dog movie, they got a freaking star.
Come on, Watch Dogs one.
Watch Dog what, bro? Yeah, with the hat on with the little beard.
Every time I such a remember that picture shows
Yeah,
up.
bro.
How'd you feel about when he used Juvie's flow, B? The half flow.
Oh, when they thought about putting the bro, I almost threw my freaking AirPods, bro, across the freaking living
I'm not
room.
gonna lie, I was just like, I didn't expect this.
like-
if I had to make a bingo card of what Eminem was gonna do on his album, I'm like, that definitely wouldn't have
You
been.
want
on there.
something? I'm like,
But my thing is, you didn't get the hand right. You didn't have that energy behind that hand. I didn't believe that hand. I'm like, come on, man. The last person that was able to do that was Future, the GOAT.
man.
Yeah, but then he tried to compare. So he's like, how come when it's me rapping this well, you guys always got crap to say, but when it's someone that lesser than me that doesn't rap as well as me, y'all praise it. How you feel about that, B?
I think the people we praise probably make better songs than you.
I think that too, but I think it's all about judging at the skill level. Like, I'm not gonna put someone that's like a big extra plug on Eminem's level.
Yeah.
But I bet you he can make a better and catchier song than Eminem can at this point of his life.
Hey man, it's so crazy about. Eminem put out this album, and I've been seeing a lot of people from Detroit talking about how like,
No one jams Eminem in the hood.
and he's not like their, he's not the best rapper to them.
Oh, Royce to me is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Royce.
Roy's
Elzhi?
career. Oh yeah, most definitely. But like Roy's career, how it's going. Like yes, he don't have all the prestige as M, but it comes to rapping, albums. I don't know. I just think he aged so well, and I feel like Eminem. One thing about him, he doesn't have like an album in his later years that actually. It don't. He try to show growth and show humility and like how much he loved his daughter and stuff, but it just don't come off as right to me. And I went and looked at some reactions of people listening to this album, and I say cap on all you boys. They
It
was
was
in there
loving
like,
the
I'm like, yo, stop it. I know y'all getting these
It was
clicks, these
glazing?
reactions, but bro, no, man. I don't even want to use that term, bro. They was sucking.
Dang.
They,
That's a whole
I
nother
mean, they
level.
were double clutching.
On the knees, B?
Man, they
Tiana
was,
Trump in it?
they was,
Dang, superhead.
they was wilding. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, no way. This nothing. Even some of the code, like the Diddy bar, it didn't even. It was fire. It fired no bar.
That's my favorite bar.
But
also,
I still was like, eh.
So,
And I'm not a guy that over hates him. I'm just going by how I feel, and that's how. When I get on this podcast, I'll talk about how I feel, bro.
So, B, I got a question for you. For the newer hip hop heads, the people who haven't really lived during the old Slim Shady days, do you think you can see why they would like this album?
No, I think they'll think it's corny. I don't know. I haven't seen many young people perspective on this album, how they feel about this album. But if I was 18, 17, 16, 15, listen to this album, I don't think I would like this.
I just think that to me it's like you're kicking what is it called? You're kicking
dead horse?
You're kicking a dead horse with this. Because it's like I said, I get that you're gonna go over these topics. This is supposed to be the meta anti-woke album or whatever.
If he would have put this out in 2017, 18, it'd probably been a little better.
Maybe, especially around the hype that Dave Chappelle was having with his comedy specials.
I just think it's late.
I just think what my thing is like that, but also it's like a lot of the jokes were the same. That's my problem. Mm-hmm. It's like you're recycling the same joke and material.
I'm saying like Candace Owen, you're going off your race, you're trading your race. I'm like, bro, stay out of black folks' business.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I needed him to say something racist to really set this album off.
And didn't he say something about N-word or something like that?
He said something like the R word or something like the same as the N word or something like that. He said something like that. I'm just like,
oh no, he has a one track when he was dropping that ER, bro.
No, he didn't drop an ER, did he?
You remember when he was talking
about on this album?
No,
I thought you meant on this album.
When he was dissing his old black girlfriend. You remember that?
No, I gotta go back. I gotta do the science. I gotta do the knowledge, B.
Hey man.
But yeah, like I said at the beginning, I really don't want to listen to this album again. I mean, I will, so that way I can say, I've done it. So that way people are gonna say, you only didn't like it because you listened to it once. Yeah, but I don't see this really growing on me. Like I said, it's a lot of things that I just don't like in this first listen that just is gonna be amplified the next few listens because I know I'm gonna hear the same joke. And to me, when it comes to comedy, especially comedy, I can't watch a comedy specials over because I know the joke that's coming. And especially if I didn't like the joke before, I'm definitely not going to like it more I hear it.
I got a handful of comedy specials I can watch over because they're good. Mm. And, Eddie Murphy Raw, I can watch that.
Oh, no, I'm saying like for me.
I understand you know what's coming. But I'm like, when something's good, like I can watch Friday all day.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, I'm saying.
No, movies, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I can do that when it's really good and still make me laugh. But this album to me, yes, I listened to it once. So what? I'm not listening to it again. I don't like it. Like, it's albums that I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's some stuff in here I need to go back and listen to. Boom. Like the Common album, I listened to it once, but I know it's something back I liked. I can go back and listen to that more. But this, I'm not listening to this. I'm not going to sit and listen to this album again. I'm just not going to do it.
So,
anyways.
For you, was this the death of Slim Shady? For you to never listen to it again?
Yeah, this actually was. Like, he killed this album. Next on it, I got a good one.
Yeah, overall,
wouldn't
be doing this one.
I rate this a bad, not good.
Dang, kind of like Bad Meets Evil, B?
That was a good album.
Bad Meets Evil? No, I'm saying because you said bad, not good.
Bad, not good.
I'd say Bad Meets Evil? Hey, B. I'm just saying. I actually did like that with him and Royce.
Yeah. Let's get into these discussions.
All right, let's talk about the discussions. Which one you want to talk about first, though, B? Because we got two discussions. Billboard's top 100 rap albums, or has Kendrick skewed hip-hop's mind on Drake's contributions?
I say we get into this list, because I actually didn't look at it. So.
All right, so recently, or last week.
So should we just focus on the top 10 or what?
We could go from the top 10. I'm going to kind of scroll and go through some of the ones that's on there.
Okay.
But Billboard recently released a top 100 greatest rap albums of all time from their staff. And I'm not sure what the criteria is. I kind of wish they would do bullet points. But B, can I tell you album number 100?
Yeah, tell me.
Lil Baby, My Turn.
Yeah, I already know this list. This list would be some BS.
Let me see. E40 album in 99. I hate Billboard's website on phone. Do or Die, Picture This. Ghetto Boys, We Can't Be Stopped at 97. Run DMC, Raising Hell. LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out at 95. EPMD, Business as Usual. Let me go to number 80 through 61. If it was.
B, this top 10 some bull ass.
All right, so you want to talk about the top 10? Oh, I hate.
B, because I'm saying, like, if I go to your top 10, if your top 10 bad, I already know this list some BS.
All right, so you might have to do it on your thing because mine
right.
keeps. Okay, so first of all, number 11 is 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Slick Rick, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick.
Get that out of here.
B, come on, a lottie dottie.
Get that out of here.
Shit,
Even
Cop
though
Shot
I
the
like
Kid?
it. Cop Shot the Kid. Nah,
Come on,
I like
B.
the song. But I like the album.
Yeah. But B, best storyteller in hip hop? I hate when people say that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, no.
Nah,
He was one of the founding fathers of storytelling in hip hop. But some of the greatest storytellers we have in hip hop, even though he is one, he's not to me like, number one.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is a great storyteller.
Nas.
Nas is a phenomenal storyteller.
Bro, Jordan Lucas is a better storyteller than freaking Slick Rick.
I'm not going to comment on that because I haven't listened to enough Jordan Lucas. But yeah, number 8, Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. I think there should be a different list of best 100 albums versus
B.
most impactful albums.
B.
How do you feel about that, B?
B.
Life After Death, 5?
I love this album. Classic. How you gonna have this in the top 5?
But B, remember I
No
told
Ready
you,
to Die.
only goats come out with double disc albums, B. So Scorpion needs to be right after that. But number 7, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style, which we're both waiting for Missionary to come out this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 2 double disc albums in the top 10?
Yeah.
Number 6, Tupac, All Eyes on Me. To me, this is not a top 10 hip hop project. Influential and impactful, if we made that list, that's different. But to me, this isn't top 10. Like I said, I think there should be a different separated list of like most impactful and influential albums. Because to me, a great album don't always got to be impactful and influential. Most of the time, they probably are.
But
they don't always have to be.
I think it's gonna be in the list just because of the influence and how the impact was.
I think I'll say because of the corporate answers.
Nah.
So number 5, Biggie's Life After Death, even though Ready to Die is a better album.
That's what I'm saying. I love that. That's a really good album. That's a classic to me. That's
You
a
think
classic
Life
album.
After Death is a
That's a
classic?
classic to me. Really good album.
I like it. I personally
Yeah,
really like it.
it's probably the best double disc album. Like, name a better one. Don't
Name a better one?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of something that's double disc.
I'm saying that's probably the best double disc.
Come on, be
hip-hop
Blueprint
album.
too. I'm just playing.
The Gift and the Curse.
yeah, trust me. It was a curse, all right.
Yeah.
Number 4, Outkast Aquemini.
I love this album.
I think it's like top 20.
I say top 15.
I'm cool with that.
It can be top 10 to me. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it being in top 10.
Lauryn Hill's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Now-
I think this album is getting a lot of gas.
So
lately.
this album here is like, cause it's
not
R&B.
rap?
It's not really just rap. I don't know. I think if you put it in like, it been in the greatest albums like the Apple list, cool. But hip hop
number
list,
1 on that list though, B.
yeah, kind of crazy. But I don't know, man. I love that album. Don't get me wrong.
It's a good album. It's
I
not
grew up
bad.
listening to that.
But also to me, I don't think it's like number 3.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre's The Chronic, number 2. You know who I really think made this list? NFR. We've seen their top 10 albums.
Yeah.
We reacted to it on the
But
channel.
I can see that being on there. That don't make me mad. The 2 and 1 don't make me mad. It's understandable. It's like it's not gonna piss me off.
Number 1 is Nas's Illmatic. This is the corporate answer. This is the quote-unquote right answer. If you go to someone and be like, oh, what's the best albums of all time? Like, not your favorite, the best. You gotta
See that
Nas
answer,
Illmatic
you
gotta
can't,
be somewhere. in
nobody can really be mad at it because that'll be a number 1 album in any like.
there. But B,
hip-hop
they said
era.
because Nas's Illmatic was number 1, people on Twitter were saying that Billboard got this list right. How do you feel about that, B? I feel like they are not looking at the rest of the list.
Yeah, I could say it. I could say it was written probably as a better album.
Yes! Finally you say it. Yes! Yes!
But
It was written supreme! Yes!
but I could say that Illmatic is more impactful.
Yes, I agree.
You know, and it's my favorite, but I could say it was written better. Come on, like, bro, it was written God. Come on.
Thank
you.
Come on, man. What's that song that he went over that Tupac beat?
Oh, you talking about? I got Street Watching.
Yeah.
I got that joint. I got the vinyl, the
single?
single joint, and I got the cover.
Yeah, that album. It's hard.
But yeah, man. Oh man, suspect.
But
you might get your head.
So B, what's wrong with this list for you, B?
What's wrong with this list? I know is want to be a little more modern. The top
Number
10
9
list,
was Jay-Z's Blueprint.
that's probably that's not bad as a Jay-Z having it as up there, but I'll put Reasonable Doubt for me. But I don't think that's a top 10 hip hop album. I didn't go through the whole list, but I just knew it was some BS from the top 10. Starting at 11 with Little Baby, I'm like
No, 100.
100. My bad. Why is a Little Baby album in this? But Billboard, like you said, corporate, they have relationships. And it's modern, so they want to add a little modern twist to it. I'm pretty sure Cardi B in there somewhere.
Number
You know what I
13,
mean?
A Tribe Called Quest, the low end theory.
Come on, man.
12 is Raycon, only built for Cuban links.
Those are top, you know.
14 is Ye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
15 is Kendrick Lamar's Dang, which I feel like now
Hold on, so if that's that 15, where is a Good Kid, Mad
above
City?
this. To Pimp a Butterfly is above this, probably.
No, I'm saying they are. So 15 is. I'm saying
That's
you
the
think it-
highest Kendrick album.
Oh
yes.
yeah, they wildin'. Yeah.
Because I feel like Wild Dang was probably the most commercially successful one, besides maybe Good Kid, Mad
Good
City.
Kid could be in the top 20 before that.
I think To Pimp a Butterfly should be higher than this.
Yeah,
too.
facts.
Conceptually, as an album, lyrically as well. I'm not saying that Dang is a slouch album, but I don't think Kendrick Lamar was really on his conceptual bag like To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad
That's
City.
definitely a Billboard answer right there, especially
yeah.
especially with like Billboard, like it being like a lot of singles, some number ones on there, whatever.
Number 16, IQ is America's Most Wanted. 17 is De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising. 18 is NWA Straight Outta Compton. God dang it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I hate albums.
Yeah, hey, it's a BS list, and you know one thing with lists, like you said, especially when it comes to bigger entities, corporate, you know what I'm saying, and they got these relationships. Make sure they get some people into the list. You know what I'm saying?
They got a Roots album on here, 87, Things Fall Apart.
Oh, classic.
The Game is documentary, 86.
Good album.
85, Outkast Unplaylistic. DLC is on here, The Diplomats. You know, that's a classic album. B.
Hey, great album though.
MC Light, Missy Elliott, Roddy Ricch is number 8.
Yeah, bro. Like, what's next on the docket?
Travis Scott's
That's a
70.
It's a BS list, man.
Mad Villainy is 78.
You know, Rowdy Rich is not just because of the box.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that was on there.
That was a good album, but a top 100 of all hip hop
Nah,
albums.
man, get up out of here.
There's so many albums coming out hard on here, at least I guess. We got an X album on here, 17.
All right, B, come on, man.
Chief Keef is like.
So what was that?
All right, so let's go to the next topic. 'Cause Billboard, as usual, is always wild, and I always want to put a list up in here somewhere.
God, that list was sick.
Hey, come on, be life after death over ready to die. That's nasty. That's completely
That's
nasty.
super nasty.
But so I put a topic in here. Has Kendrick skewed hip hop's mind on Drake's contributions to other success? Now, this weekend, we've obviously seen that, you know, people like NFR, Kirko, a lot of the hip hop news pages, they always got to post when a rapper of Drake or Kendrick's magnitude posts on IG.
I hate when
They always have to
Drake's
post what
pisses
they're
me
doing.
off.
But B, Drake is, you can tell that Drake is hurt from that picture and him just taking a picture, B. Whenever Drake is doing anything, you can just tell that he's hurt, B.
Yeah.
When he's breathing, you can just tell he's hurt. I hate this narrative.
It just pisses me off. I'm
But-
like, why post everything he posts? Who cares?
But B, have you seen the Kendrick Lamar group or Twitter group on Twitter?
No, I think it's smart from them. I know it's smart because of the interaction with the comments, because people love to say, look at him. He's always trying to play like he's not impacted by this, or like it's not affecting him. Look at his shirt, look at this, look at that. And that's why guys are posting it. It's not just them, it's more people.
No, yeah.
They're posting it just because they know they're gonna get an interaction about, like, you know, the beef, you know what I'm saying? So
This is why we will never succumb to that.
nah, I will not do that.
Yeah, I won't either. I don't think that's very hip hop.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, but
It's not, my bad.
you know, one of the things that I just really dislike is the skewed view of Drake, and just, first of all, these Kendrick Glazers, they don't realize they Glazers, but oh man, they obsess over Drake way more than Kendrick does with Drake. Kendrick even said himself, you think rap is my life? No,
I got a
but you
culinary.
guys, exactly, y'all know nothing about that. Nothing.
Yeah.
All these people just want to glaze Kendrick, and they just want to dog on Drake right now. And I get it. He's the butt of the joke. Even though Drake is like, I'm just, I'm using it as a joke. Like, it don't really hurt me what he did. Like, obviously he might have shot people's perception of him in the public eye, even though people are still going to listen to Drake when he comes out. But, NFR recently made a tweet and said the effect Drake has had on these popular artists. A thread. And so, I just wanted to kind of go through some of this and kind of see your point. And kind of see what you think about this. 21 Savage. 30% of 21 Savage total streams on Spotify are from songs with Drake. Did Drake help blow 21 Savage up? Help blow him up as in, like, really shot him up numbers-wise.
Probably us later on when they started collaborating. I agree with that.
Now, here's Future. Out of Future's 5 most streamed songs, 3 of them include Drake. Drake also helped Future secure his first ever diamond song with Life is Good.
Yeah.
Future earned his highest first week sales of his career with the Drake collab album, What a Time to Be Alive, 375,000 units sold. Drake shining a light on Lil Baby with that Yes Indeed song. And P and Coach K saying that, Drake helped Migos and Lil Baby to be the stars that they are today. Even though I seen some people say, because I seen this thread earlier a few weeks ago and I forgot to put it on a thread, on the docket. P and Coach K were saying something along the lines of like, Atlanta rap really wasn't like thriving or like really like excelling with their stars still like going. And a lot of people, they kind of attribute their success really to Drake, helping a lot of those artists right there, like Migos and Lil Baby. And some people was like, "What? What are you talking about? Atlanta was on top back then." So. Yeah, but look at the artists that are from that era. Like Young Jeezy ain't rapping anymore.
Yeah.
T.I. ain't rapping anymore. Gucci is still rapping. He's not as popular amongst the younger kids as
Jeezy put out an album recently though.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, but they ain't.
Also,
they
no
not
one's talking.
Yeah,
like he's not like in the scene where it's like, oh yeah, everybody stop doing what you're doing. Jeezy came out.
Yeah,
like it's not like if an A$AP Rocky drop right now, it's gonna shake up the hip hop scene. So PA Coach K kind of attributed Lil Baby and Migos' success to Drake. Being genuine. Also, Young Thug saying like there's reasons why I love what Drake does over what Kanye does because Kanye, he said you could collab with Kanye. He has a huge platform. And he could do so much for other artists if he just puts these songs out, but he doesn't. While Drake, he says like he'll just get on a song with you out of love, and he knows that he's gonna blow your song up. Number one, he's like that's the guy that y'all should really mess with. Like he's genuinely helping up and coming artists.
But that, my only critique is that how do you know it's a genuine?
Well, you probably don't, but also they could be friends.
Yeah. I'm saying people say that right now until they mad at them.
Yeah, of course.
So
just like
I'm pretty sure Metro said some stuff. Cause look, everybody can help somebody at the time, but like when they get mad at you, they probably say, "Hey, bro, I never liked you anyway. I got this to say about you." Regardless, Drake do it, Kendrick do it, they all do it. It's just how it is. And like one thing about this list, to me, it don't hold no weight. Wanna know why? Because these guys was on their rise. Drake hopped on it. Yes, Drake's the big artist. It's gonna put on it. It don't do anything for me.
Well. But people are just saying like, oh, Drake has never really helped them. Like these guys didn't need Drake or anything. And while I don't think they need Drake to be successful, I don't think they were going to reach the numbers that they would have without Drake.
You could say
because
that.
some of their bigger songs are with Drake.
Because Drake's bigger. I just don't think it's. You're a bigger artist, so I don't know. I understand what they're saying, but to me it doesn't. I don't care about it. To me, this is how I look at it. I don't care.
For me, I'm just like, I just want Kendrick Lamar to shut up and realize. Drake has helped a lot of artists achieve number wise statistically some pretty big successes for them.
But one thing you gotta understand about this the Drake, what he helped some people, you gotta understand their core audience. Yes, to a worldwide of people, yes, Drake got on this song, but that's not the song people love from them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you go to the best song that everybody like from these artists that you name, they don't go to the Drake feature. They go to that. They all have.
They go to probably a B-side.
Yeah.
But that's what every artist though, kind of.
I'm just saying that song that sticks out. That's gotta go to it. It's not the song with Drake. I'm sorry.
You're right, but also, it's how do I put this? It might not be the song that everybody runs to, but it's definitely the song that helps garner them more traction.
Yeah,
faster.
But that's a bigger artist.
Yeah, but it's also great. It's like great networking.
Only it benefits both of them. Like to me,
I know. I'm not saying that Drake don't benefit off of it.
And everybody know that. Everybody know.
But why
like this thread? They not even acting like that. That thread is just they can have more fuel by saying like, "Yo, Drake just hopped on the trend." That's it. That's what they'll use it for. B. So regardless of people making that thread,
Drake hopped on trend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it don't hold no weight. But I don't think they saying Drake doesn't do that. They just like, yo, this is what Drake do. Look, we all like this guy.
No, but they be acting like Drake was just whack though.
Nah, they don't do that, bro. They just hop on. They talk about how Drake.
No, not the thread. I'm just saying.
No. I'm talking about the people, the Glazers. I see what they be saying. They be like, yeah, he only did this because they like it's so hard to like use this because this is their evidence to it. Because everybody he hop on, they had this big buzz, and then he hop on it. So it's like, that's all it is. So they use it. It's a smart move, so that's how they use it. So it's no way they can do anything, because you hop on people with trends. You don't hop on nobody that's not having no buzz. Who he hopped on with no buzz?
Smiley.
Boy, come on.
Now who's buzzing up Smiley?
Listen. I'm finna show you my point. Who talk about Smiley now?
We do.
Who?
Me and you on the podcast, bro.
I don't know no Smiley song.
We just talked about him.
You brought him up.
Hey,
Bro,
you said who?
No, I'm saying like you gotta understand.
Come on, man.
What
What's that
song?
one girl that just came out? The Camilla.
Bro, she's been out. She had song with what? Freaking Playboy Cardi, Young Thug, all them people. And her biggest songs went with Drake. You can tell by that stimulus package dead. It's been there for years. Look, their point, them saying that gives evidence to the Glazers, because that's what they do, bro. They gonna be like, oh look what he hopped on when they was blowing up. Look, with
Go.
Nah, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, B. I don't. Sorry, Drake.
Nah, but they try to deny like he had no type of contribution to hip hop.
He has contribution to hip hop, but that doesn't, to me, no.
So, B, do you think he should be excommunicado out of hip hop?
You say, huh?
Ex
Machina? What'd you say?
No, excommunicado.
Oh.
Have you ever seen John Wick?
I saw the first one.
Oh, dang. But basically, when you get cut out the society and
Yeah.
everybody sees you, they try to kill you.
Nah, man. Look, with this whole Drake stuff that's going on, it got everybody thinking these other ways, and it's like we said, bro, Drake's gonna be Drake. Yes, this hit him. This hurt Drake. Not saying it hurt him in a way of like his numbers.
I think
I think it hurt him in a way of like he's the butt of the joke.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be hearing this song. This song might win a Grammy. Who knows? It's a big song of the summer of the past few months. He lost the beef. He egged on the beef, and now what he whipped, he's sowing now. So you just gotta look and see how everybody. He was all on social media doing his thing, and that's all on him. It is what it is, bro. Just eat it.
He did lose. Well,
Yeah, just eat it, bro. Like you just gotta some stuff. You just gotta charge to the game, and I think that's the approach Drake taking now. Like how he left with that last diss track was whack, but how he's taking the Instagram stuff now. Sometimes he do little jokes and stuff. I think he's at this point he's eating it, bro. He has to charge to the game, and I think that's that's his approach. And I think that the Kendrick people, yes, it's annoying, but they won. And then Drake people stop trying to like bring up something to like it's over, bro. Like they try to like put little things out, like come on,
like,
bro,
what,
it's over. I can't think of like it's a lot of stuff. They're like,
see, I never see the OVO people on my timeline.
I always see the OVO people.
I've only seen them once this week. This is the first time.
I see it all the time, and when I see it, it's like people being like, "Bro, just give it up." I be like, "Yo, they gotta stop this." It's on both ends. Was like when it comes to like Drake people, they try to like defend something. It's like, bro, come on, just stop.
I'm just a defender of, because obviously I defend. I say good things about Kendrick on the podcast page. I say good things about Drake on the podcast page. I never want to, even though I am a Drake glazer. I'm not I don't like the OVO glazer thing. I'm not that because I don't like everybody in OVO. Yeah. I like Drake.
Yeah,
that's my thing. I like Drake. I don't like everybody in there. That's a sweatshop happening in there. But my thing with Drake and Kendrick, there's some good things, there's some bad things. I really just hate the people that's talking about it. I hate the people saying, oh, they're milking, well, Kendrick is milking not like us. No, Kendrick is not milking it. That's the radio and all them milking it. Because they're getting money and spins and you guys listening to it. All these people, they're not, like, Kendrick's not milking it. Yeah. Like, I hate when people say, oh, Kendrick's really milking the song. No, he's not. He performed the song once. Yeah. He made a music video for it once. It's not like he's making a multiple amount of music videos of different variations. Kendrick is doing what he's supposed to do with it, just like how Tiny Rich is doing what he's supposed to do with $1 Billion Baby. Yeah. Why are people so angry?
And you gotta understand, this is the biggest moment ever in hip hop.
And it's annoying. I'm tired of it because people are making this beef their goddamn personality, and I'm tired of you sickos.
It's because we are part of the hip hop Twitter, and this is a big discussion in hip hop. So that's just what you're gonna see, B. You're gonna see this for the next year, like to the end of the year. I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of the year, what's gonna happen next year. That's the only thing that's gonna come up. Like if the Kendrick drop an album.
I hope he does.
Because if he drop an album, there's more of it. So it's more things,
So do you think Not Like Us will be on Mustard's album or Kendrick's album?
I don't know. Probably on. I don't even think Kendrick could put it on his album. I don't think he should.
You don't think he can or he should?
No, he can, but I said I don't think he should.
You don't think he's so even as a bonus track?
If he want to do it,
I think he might change the lyrics up if he does put it on his album.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't want it on my album.
How would you feel if Kendrick made an album subliminally dissing Drake or like?
At this point, it's no subliminals.
Well, I'm just saying, like throwing shots here and there.
Oh, it's gonna be shots thrown, I think till they piece it up or whatever, because Drake is gonna continue to throw shots because he just doesn't stop. He just don't.
So do you think, like Nori said, B with his take on Twitter, that Kendrick and Drake are gonna come together and make a #1 hit?
I don't know. If they do, it's gonna be a #1 hit regardless.
Yeah.
It will, just because of the names. And them finally collaborating in the last, 11 years? They ain't collaborated since 2013?
Since Poetic Justice, I think.
Nah, since Effing Problems.
That came on after?
I think so. I could be right or wrong.
I thought Long Live Aesop came out before.
Yeah, you could be right. I could be wrong.
I mean, I could be wrong. You could be right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm tired of you glazers. I'm a glazer myself, but I'm just not going on time on just glazing Drake.
Hey man, one thing I love about me is that I see both sides, bro.
I do too.
That's my key.
That's what I said.
No, but you have a little bias. You gotta be honest.
Everybody got bias.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have no bias.
You said podcasts ago you listen to more Drake because it's more easily accessible.
How is that a bias?
B, that's a bias.
How?
B,
That's my truth.
Yeah, that's still a bias.
It's not a bias. Ain't a bias being like, yo, just because I like this person more, I'm gonna go with them. I'm being biased because of my relationship.
Not necessarily.
Me saying that I eat freaking Fruit Loops more than Frosted Flakes because I like the taste of Fruit Loops more, it's not bias. I like them more. I like them more.
But that's still bias. That's bias. You're biased towards Fruit Loops. That's a bias.
It's not.
That is a bias.
Technically, it's not.
What do you mean technically it's not? What's a bias? I'm going to look it up.
Look it up, man. It's not my bias.
That is a bias,
I just like it more.
That's a bias.
It's not.
Bias. Prejudice in favor or against one thing, person, or group comparing with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair.
That's not unfair.
Cause to feel or show inclination or prejudice for or against someone or something.
Yeah, that means you're biased. You're not even gonna like that. Yes, if I was just so biased on Drake, I would not like anything.
No. There's levels to bias. You can still be. I like Kendrick, but I'm biased towards Drake. I'm gonna listen to Drake before I listen to Kendrick. But I'm biased towards Drake, but I still like them both.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I compare a cereal that's my favorite to a cereal that I eat sometimes, I'm not hating on it. Like I'm not going this
bias
way.
doesn't mean like no. See,
I'm not just going this way because I like this. Like I'm saying it's like propaganda having a biased narrative.
No, see, that's when you're going to the extremist side of bias. No, a bias at its lowest level is I like this thing more than this thing because I prefer it.
Yeah, if I'm be like, yo, I got a bias towards this because I like it.
Yes, that's still a bias.
Yeah, but I'm going by people. I say I'm not biased when it comes to this. You either a Drake fan or you a Kendrick fan. I'm saying you either Democrat or you even Republican. I'm going by that extreme. Like you either.
That's
left
what I'm saying.
Right.
No. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm not an extremist. Because an extreme glazer will say that Drake still won. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
When did I say that? Well, technically, by What's the Dirt's point, Drake responded last, so therefore he won. He got the last word. Shout out to What's the Dirt, man. Shout out to What's the Dirt. But me, that's what I'm saying. You could be biased and still like say like certain things. Like this. I'm biased towards Dragon Ball Z, but I know Berserk is a better written manga.
Yeah.
That's a bias. Like I am biased towards that. But I can acknowledge when something is better. That's still a bias.
I get you, but that's not biased.
Yes, it is.
I get what you're saying.
I like this more. I prefer this more.
It's not a bias.
That is a bias.
I get what you're saying, but that's how people use it, but it's not biased. If you looked at that definition, you had to go down a level and say that's the extreme.
What?
When you read the definition,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying is biased. You went down and say bias can mean different things. I'm going by point blank definition. If I'm being biased.
That is a definition.
Go.
Prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person or group compared with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair.
You're not being unfair though. You seeing both sides. That's not unfairness. You're not being biased.
You just said I was biased.
Bro, I was talking about this. I said you have a little bias. At that point, I'm going by the whole thing of like, oh, it's levels to it. But if I'm going by bias, when you're being really biased, you're not even seeing it. Like when you
But you have to put really in front of the bias. That makes it more extreme rather than just bias. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's like me saying, I like this. Oh, I really like this. You get what I'm saying?
People be like, oh, I got a bias towards this though. But I also prefer that. That's not being biased to me.
Well, you can't say I prefer that if you're biased towards this. Then you don't prefer that. That's like an oxymoron almost.
That's pretty much what you're saying though.
No.
Hey yo, this has been a great episode. I really enjoyed myself. I love coming here every freaking week and discussing hip hop with this guy right here, and he be wilding sometimes.
Hey, we always come up with a conversation that's not on the docket.
Oh my
That's
God.
when you get the good content, guys.
Jeez.
That's when you get the good content. the genuine content.
Oh yeah, and shout outs to the 500 subs, B.
Oh yeah, shout out to 500 subs. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We made it.
We gonna upload this video. It's gonna be $4.99. nigga like, dang, my bad. Somebody unfollow.
That's what people be doing. They be unfollowing.
Like,
oh, thanks for 500. Unsubscribe.
I'm like, oh, you mean?
Why y'all hate on
Nah, they weak for that, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I done that a few times. Hey, I watched the dude do 1 million subscribers countdown, even though I know it was going, and I go,
and they be like, who does subscribe? Wait, they know you watching.
Me. Hey, like this, but hey, when I'll be watching live stream, hey, like this, like
who just like this?
Do the opposite.
It'd be funny because they be right when they ask you.
Be like, me. I'm that one dislike.
You like that picture of Peter Griffin when he's in that garage smoking that meat? That's you lurking.
Oh, he had a hat on, did he? Hey, that's how him and him look, bro, like that watch. Bro, him and him be looking wild, bro. Oh, my God.
Oh, but before we end this off, man, I got to get my rants off, man.
Oh, yeah. Rant of the day.
What's up with hip-hop Twitter, man? Hey, what's up with you people on music Twitter, man? I got to get this off because
talk your talk, B.
Some of y'all people, I don't know if I should even say no names. No face, no case on this. Let me put my phone up. I need the ether beat playing behind me.
Hey.
Because what we doing on here? First person I had to talk about. They doing their thing. They putting that work in. I'm not going to lie. I can't cap on that.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing. But you can't say something and be like, oh, yeah, you know, this would have been great so-and-so. And then I kind of give you a little rebuttal of that.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, that's not my opinion. That's yours. But then later on, you want to debate with other people about stuff. Is that not your opinion and theirs? I'm just saying, B.
Hey, man.
You can't say that. You can't dog on stuff because that's your opinion. If that's your opinion, if you want to go by that standard, you don't want to talk about it, keep it to yourself.
Hey, B. Some people run away from fights they can't win.
Oh, I know. Because some people, they just, and it's be different. But like, you know what? I can't really relate to it, but I get what you mean right there.
Yeah.
You can just say that.
That's the easy way to bow out.
Yeah.
That's the easy way to run.
Just give me the hard part 6. That's what you're doing when you do that.
Hey, I just made the whole connection.
I don't want to fight you anymore. Like, just do that. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to always expound your opinion or simply ignore it. Yeah. Just like how this one guy could have done later this weekend. I'm having a back and forth with him. Boy talking about, oh, I don't know no Nelly album. Boy about 50-something when all the Nelly albums came out. He probably had Alzheimer's at the time. I'm just saying.
Hey, bro, don't disrespect the OG.
I'm just saying, B. Like I said, that ether beat playing, so I'm getting a little gas, I'm getting a little juice on this. I'm just playing. You was probably like high 20s, low 30s. I don't know. But you was of age and you was cognizant of the hip hop scene at that time. To say that you didn't know no Nelly albums during the 2000s, none of them, not Country Grammar or Nellyville. I can see if you didn't know the other ones, but Country Grammar was huge. Nellyville was huge. You can escape none of them singles on the radio. I didn't say that Nelly was the dopest rapper out there. I just said it's just crazy that you don't know the names of either of those two albums.
I the crazy thing is, with text, sometimes people could get like, they can read it a different way and think you're coming like, how you not know? Like, this was dope. And that energy. But you was just saying like, yo, it's crazy not knowing that it's a Nelly album being so big, singles everywhere that you didn't even hear like the title of that joint.
Like, you don't know the album. You
like,
don't know the name of Nellyville.
You wasn't in like freaking FYE, whatever. I think it was popping back then.
Yeah,
like
FYE,
or
Best
like Best Buy somewhere.
Walmart.
You see that joint, like, nah, I'm gonna go for that jizza.
You telling me? You telling me you never was on the radio, which everybody was because there wasn't streaming back then.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear no Nellyville or no Country Grammar ad.
No ad. Yo, that new Nellyville coming
Exactly.
out.
You didn't see none of that on BET? Come on, dog. Like, you didn't go on any of them sites, allegedly illegally download some music, and you didn't see like Nellyville right there? Come on. You didn't go on LimeWire, and that was probably on the front page of the downloads. That's kind of crazy, B. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, Nelly's the dopest, so you should have heard it. I didn't say that. I'm just saying
drop the opinion. I only listen to dope stuff. That's opinion.
Yeah,
it might be dope to some people, but I think dope.
Yeah, but I wasn't fighting for it. If it was dope.
That's what I'm saying.
I never said like, oh yeah, Nelly's the dopest out there. He made some good music. He made some good radio tunes. Yeah. He's pop rap. Yeah. He served his purpose. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, but he OG, bro. He was in a bodega buying his CDs, bro.
He probably. But you didn't see the Nelly right by there?
It probably. Man,
Such a Entertainer was on the bodega buying that.
Ain't got no Nelly in the bodega, man.
That's nasty. He probably got an egg and cheese on the CD and everything. I'm just saying.
Nah, that's crazy. Up east, was they really selling like CDs and bodegas?
And
that's crazy.
They were selling them in the gas stations and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
But I'm just saying, B. I'm not saying that you had to listen to it.
Yeah.
But you not knowing the name of an album, you don't think that sounds crazy, B, of some of the most popular albums that came out during that time?
Did sound. That was a wild take.
Well, yeah, not yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know if you're being hyperbolic or not, but it sounded like you kind of doubling down on it, even though I never said, this is the dopest thing that came out there.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't even think Nelly is like top 10 or 20 albums I would listen to back in that era. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It just sounds crazy.
It do.
And you was of age during that time when that stuff was coming out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you had to have heard the album. I'm just saying you not knowing the name is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, so-and-so. Good day, sir. And I'm just like, he was still trying to go on this point where I'm like, nah, I wasn't going on. I'm like, I didn't say that. I'm like, I'm literally doubling down more on my point because you seem to not be getting what I'm telling you. And then he blocked.
Hey,
and
bro.
then he want to talk smack after. B, that's feminine.
Hey, bro,
That's
he's
feminine,
protecting his
B.
energy, B. He's old, man. He ain't got time for
But
that.
he go
Going
on
back
Twitter
with-
doing all day hot takes. He's just
excuse
being
me.
salacious just for no reason on there. But he want to block someone when someone wants to combat it.
Yeah.
B, that's feminine. But then you want to talk mess after you block? Don't block, just ignore it if you didn't want to respond to it. It's not like I was pestering him. It's not like I was giving him 10-page essays.
Yeah.
When he responded, I responded. And the worst part is, I know what they be trying to do. Y'all not
last
slick.
word.
They be quoting you instead of just replying to you.
Yeah.
So everybody can see and try and dog you.
Yeah.
See, that's where that pissed me off a bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I only kept replying after you kept quoting me.
Right.
So that way I could kind of, articulate my point a bit more because you're trying to put me on blast when you do
Yeah.
that. So you're not slick. And so, like I said, I'm articulating and I'm doubling down on my point, but I'm still kind of I'm trying to articulate it in a way where everybody can understand where I'm coming from.
I understood
But you
you
just
clearly.
getting mad because I'm still talking and I got a backbone.
Yeah.
You're just not about to son or punk me in front of everybody. I'm going to talk back and then you're going to block. I should have a good day, so-and-so. Feminine behavior.
Yeah.
You not hip hop. If you was really hip hop, you would have kept going back and forth. Now, eventually, I would have been bored because I was busy that day. But I was just responding once. You respond once. I respond once. I wasn't Kendrick Lamar and him.
Yeah.
I wasn't Family Matters. Meet the Grams and not liking us. Him. What we doing right now? I'm
man.
this ether and takeover right now.
Ohead was protecting his energy, bro.
No, because then I bet you're gonna see some hot takes later on this week, and he's gonna be arguing with someone on TL. But you couldn't handle the spice that I was giving you. B, I was giving you the mild spice. Everybody giving you medium. They cussing you out. I didn't put no cuss words in my stuff. I didn't come at you with no negative energy. I don't see what the problem is. Now you can block me. I'm not saying you can't, but don't be trying to talk smack and be like you this big bad dude when you block me. Like, dude, you that's not hip hop. Don't tell me that you hip hop. You don't listen to that whack stuff. Yeah, if you was running hip hop would be in the ground, and it would not be a successful genre to this day. I'm just letting you know that right now. If you was running hip hop, it would not be successful. It would not be the #1 genre right now. No one will be thriving. All the rappers that you listen to be broke, bankrupt. They'll be on the street still selling crack from Reagan. I'm just saying.
This is wild, bro. Hey, it's all
They're
love,
gonna be
man.
really living what they rap.
I love the OG, bro. I've been following for years, man. I can't. You can't do the OG like
Nah, he did me like that, B. Told you that ether beat behind me right now, B.
you top
I got
ho.
the facts. That's what you is right now. You was
No.
stretching to that to that block button. I don't want to hear it. I don't block no one. If someone disagree with me, I don't block them. I don't block them. People send me death threats over some of our takes. I don't block them.
He gonna unblock you, bro.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna hit him up, bro.
Boy, he's not even gonna respond to you.
He gonna respond, bro. I got it, bro. I'm gonna talk to the OG, bro, and piece it up.
Yeah, send him this clip
Maybe
too.
might bring him on to the pod, man.
What are you, Louis Farrakhan, Mr. Farrakhan,
Hey,
man?
man, I'm the peacemaker, you know
What
what
was
I'm
this, Jay-Z? Look, Nas, hey,
Yeah.
they was gonna take it to another level.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man, look. I love, this is my thing. I'm trying to do what you do.
Yeah.
Talking about you still follow people you disagree with. I've been following the OGs.
Yeah.
I've been trying to interact with them. I want to conversate with them. I want to get their perspective.
Yeah.
But how you gonna block me for giving my perspective when all you want to do is talk crap all day about stuff?
I think we got a little bit too much energy for him, B. I can't keep up.
Just an old man. Get your Walkman, man. Get that CD player. Get your Walkman, man.
Hey, man, you need some new tennis balls?
Hey, probably do,
On
man.
the walker?
Hey, because he definitely leaning right now. I don't want to hear it. I'm just saying.
God.
Can't believe him. You can block me. That's cool. At least the other one didn't block me. It's my opinion, not yours.
Yeah, I've been blocked, bro. I think I was the first one that had a rant on like it's IG vinyl heavy, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
you the first one.
rant.
I gotta have a
that's your
rant too,
rant,
B.
B?
That was my rant,
Yeah.
B. I had to get that off because and like I said, you can block me. I understand if I was being annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to like you was trying to sum me. When I say good day, you stop talking to me. Yeah, you said that after you blocked me. Don't be a little punk. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man.
And I'm not no tough guy. But I'm like Machiavellian.
In these Twitter streets, don't play with me.
Thanks. Hey, man,
my words, brother.
Hey man, I'll have my Elon goons get on your account and hack you, boy. Don't play with me.
Oh my God, bro, that's hilarious, bro.
Nah, but I'm
dying.
just playing. I'm just
Yeah.
having fun. But I did think it was still weak and blocked, though. It was like, dog, you go on here saying hot takes all day, but when I go back and forth with you,
Yeah.
one for one,
And
it's
then
not
he
like I
blocked
was...
the podcast pedal, bro. You should have went at him at the dark side.
Hey, B, we gonna be big enough to
Yeah,
where he
man.
notices us. He be like, wait, why I block him?
Hey, oh yeah, speaking of lists and stuff, bro, one day we're gonna be on that complex list, B. You know what I'm saying? They got Joe Budden on there.
Auditorium Mall,
Alchemist, you know, Rory
Academics,
Mall. Yeah,
Kai
yeah.
Sinat,
Yeah. All respect to
Nori,
them guys, bro. You know
Angela
what I'm saying?
Yee, which...
No, but oh yeah.
No, because Angela Yee split from Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah,
you know, she still has a staple in the game. It's just like what Angela Martinez being on there and stuff like that. Sway in the morning.
Yeah, which Sway, I'm just like...
But I'm just saying.
Legendaries,
Yeah.
legends. Yes, I give them that. I'm not taking that away. But top 15 as of right now,
Yeah.
no one's saying, "Oh, you see that new Sway interview?"
But-
No disrespect to Sway, but I mean, like, you know,
I think it's levels, bro.
I think Vlad should be in there.
He was in there. He was number 6.
Oh, I'm surprised he's in the top 5.
Yeah, he was number 6.
Where was Nori at?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
Academics was 1 though, right?
Oh, yeah.
People was mad at Academics being number 1, but I'm just like, dog,
yeah, he's killing
He
it.
worked his way up there. Whether you like him or
Him
not.
and Joe Budden, like, you know, because I think Joe Budden was number 1 last year.
My thing is this: whether you like Academics or not, you can't deny that he puts the work in. Now I don't know if he runs that page. I don't think he runs that Twitter page that everybody thinks he runs.
He got
it's called
multiple-
Academic TV.
He got all his boys on there.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
what I'm thinking. I don't think that's
the
him.
chatting words be moving, boy. I remember, man. Hey, he works so hard. Like, I really appreciate his work ethic, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
But you
man.
know who really deserves that spot? B.
Who?
Adam 22.
Boy got 22. He was number 22 on there, bro. They gave him a pity when they
Wasn't he
yo,
like 15? I think
he was 22, bro.
Oh, I thought he only went up to
I think-
15.
I think he was like 22.
Hey, good.
He should have been off. He should have been off, bro. Because, bro, what he's doing.
Yeah, it's
Not even
egregious.
music no more, bro. You got freaking on his channel. He got pimps and former gangbangers and all that, bro.
That's not DJ Vlad, B?
DJ Vlad is different.
Making exceptions for white men, B?
Not
What?
academics. I mean, Adam 22, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You making
No,
an
it's
exception for a white man.
No,
DJ Vlad.
Vlad has more of a staple in the hip hop.
No, of course. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, especially with the beef.
And his work ethic is
It's crazy.
is better.
Hey, I heard that he really don't be in the room with them when they do them interviews. He be like on some monitor or whatever.
That would be funny, bro.
That's nasty.
You know, I think he have in an interrogation room. It's an invisible wall with
the green screen
Hey man, yo, all right, we gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah. But that's been another episode of the BBC podcast. Let us know what you think about this down in the comment section down below, wherever you're watching this, whether it's be YouTube, Spotify, where you can watch and or listen. You can also listen on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, or Amazon Music. There's no more Google, so you got to go to YouTube, which, I mean, you should come to the YouTube anyways. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And check out the clips in case you guys don't have the attention span or don't like all the topics we have in the timestamps. You're like, I'll check out this topic or this topic, even though the podcast itself is timestamped all the time.
Sure.
I already got y'all on that. Y'all are good on that front. But make sure y'all check out, subscribe, show support. Like the video, dislike it. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating on all the podcast streaming platforms as well. And follow us on our social media platforms. Linktree will be in the description wherever you're watching this or listening to this down below.
Hey.
Any final thoughts?
Hey man, shout out to my boy James, bro. He always tuned into the pod, bro. He sending me like crazy clips. I like the support, bro. Had to shout my boy out, bro. He always
Does he do anything?
like on social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, to promote.
He got like a cool little Instagram page, you know, James Sills. He talked about like, you know, he don't talk about it. He just posts all his dope little vinyl. But hey, God be doing his thing, man. I like that he always support, bro. He'll post it in the Discord and stuff. Like, shout out to James, bro. If you hear this, you the homie.
Hey, shout out to James.
Yeah.
I don't know his Instagram handle,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you got that.
I got you. No problem.
But you got any other closing notes?
Nothing else, man.
All right, man. I'm Dark Sage.
I'm T.
Peace.
Now, James always showing support.